Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Hydragons Breath. Bow wow. Welcoming you back to another episode of Archon's Adventures, the Heart of Darkness, our D&D 5th edition campaign. Welcome to episode and to session 5. As per our last session, session 4, the party has begun and gotten halfway through the second day of their campaign. During the sessions, our players finished some shopping, tied up some loose ends with regards to the campaign and its current events, and had several important meetings. Specifically, they met up with their patron Jace Fearnan, who not only paid them out for their current events, but also ordered them back to his home within the next couple of days, 2 to 3 essentially. In addition, they met with Florian West, a character who we're about to meet again, another Chaucer lizard man, who Gaz may or may not have found a kindred spirit in as one of the few other lizard men in the city, and of course, they have received their further orders to head to Dagorlad. So, with that quickly out of the way, let's go down our list. Gaz, take it away for us, would you please?
Thank you. I'm playing Gaz Artrea. He is a 6'9", 287-pound behemoth of a lizard. More or less it. I'm playing Berserker Barbarian, and I'll pass it off to the next.
Thank you very much, Gaz. Let's get it from Senju, please.
I'm Piper. I'm playing Senshu Krok, Circle of Spores Druid. Our little socially challenged Kenku.
There we go. Thank you, Birdman. Yeah. Let us get it now from Roland.
Hi, my name's Sean. I'm playing Roland Lynch, a Celestial Warlock. Half-elf from Cuesta. Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Norbert, finish us off as I struggle very, very hard to try and light a match.
Alright, I'm also Sean, and I'm playing Norbert.
Uh-oh, somebody's being killed in the background, I heard that. Yes, so, our several Seans and our lovely Norbert, who is a homeless bear man, apart from any other things that the actual player may wish to mention. Homeless bear man is the primary characteristic, I would say. We have several things that we have to do today, but let us start off with Norbert, once he gets back. Norbert, specifically, now that we actually have some money in the bank, as it were, we have several things that an adventuring party really, really needs. So, when he gets back, we'll get to that. In the meantime, did anyone else have any last-minute purchases before we head northwestward, as it were?
I'd like to go visit a spice shop, and preferably buy a whole lot of salt.
Absolutely. So, spice shop and salt are going to be two different things. The Port Commercia specifically would have plenty of salt for sale, mostly because, we live by the ocean, so that's just to be expected. But were you looking for anything in particular when it came to salt, or were you just like, hey, sea salt will do the job?
Honestly, the Port Commercia sounds good, because I want to buy it in bulk.
Oh yeah, bulk salt, for sure. How much are you looking for in terms of drying food or whatever?
How much salt would I use to preserve said a piece of meat?
So generally, for every pound of meat that you want to salt, you need twice that amount of salt. Generally.
All right. In that case, I'll probably get I'll say 30 pounds of salt.
30 pounds?
Yeah, 30 pounds of salt.
Just a DM recommendation here. Something like a wild boar is going to give you well over 50 pounds of meat. So if you're talking about a monster that might weigh 2 to 3 times as much as that, I'd say at least triple, if not double that amount.
Alright, I'll probably bring... In that case, I'll bring 100.
100? Okay.
Yeah, I'll bring 100 pounds.
100? So 100 pounds of salt is going to run you about 10 gold pieces.
Fair enough.
Which is a discounted price, considering how expensive salt is.
Yeah.
Yeah, salt, very, very important. Very expensive as well. Also, they do give you the option of using liquid salt, aka, salt water, or boiled salt water, essentially, so it's more pure. However, you would know from a solid amount of experience, having lived in the puddles for a while, that salt water... My fucking candle just exploded. That salt water and salted water are not the same thing, essentially, and preservation is going to be a lot harder. I need to go throw that out real quick. Give us
what do you mean your candle exploded?
It exploded.
I didn't want to
literally
bring it up.
exploded.
Oh.
I didn't want to bring it up, but the more I think about it, what
Oh.
does it mean?
I just
Who's
burnt
put
the
water in
shit.
your wax?
Just burnt the shit on myself on hot glass. Everything is going
Ow.
terribly.
Oh, that's
Ow.
terrible.
Give me 5 seconds. That literally exploded. I'll tell you the
Roland's
story in a
gone,
minute.
Candles are exploding.
sorry about
There's
before, my
shrapnel
brother walked in.
everywhere.
Oops.
Damn.
Great start to this session, guys. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. I think this has been one of our best.
Oh,
The player and the
absolutely.
DM has injured himself.
Ow.
Nah, I think we'll we'll get into it.
Yeah, that just sprayed
Oh,
a bunch
yeah.
of hot glass everywhere, and that is going to be a nice fucking
Hot
hot
glass, Jesus
blister.
Christ.
Jesus.
Jeez, are you
Ow.
okay?
Oh my god, I can
Just put
already feel
glass
that
in your
fucking
candle.
burning. Oh, okay.
Ooh, go get an ice pack, man.
Nah, I'm fine. I'm
You
fine.
need to-
I'm literally just
you
gonna.
need to run it under some water?
I'm gonna stick it in my drink.
Mm.
Oh. All right.
Yeah.
Real man hours. It's okay. I have incense over here, so I'm just gonna stick with that. Jesus, that was hot.
Move that
Yeah.
away so that doesn't explode.
For those of you on YouTube, we're having some not so much technical as physical I'm a dipshit difficulties. I lit my candle in the midst of that thing, and to my stupid intelligence, I dropped my MRE survival matches inside of the candle, which is full of glass, because it is a glass candle, and it lit on fire once the actual flame lit up, and it lit right next to the glass side, and it shattered in my face. And then I tried to touch it to pick it up, and I touched the glass thinking it was cool, and it fucking burnt the shit out of my middle finger. So I'm gonna sit here in agony for a minute, and let's continue. What is up with Roland? Because I think I had you first. Yes. So we have Gaz grabbing, like, what? You said 100 pounds of salt?
Yes, sir.
What's your carrying capacity, my friend? Have we calculated that for you?
How would you calculate that? I'm assuming
So-
it's based off strength.
Yes, it is definitely based off strength. I can look it up for you right now. 5th
Your
edition.
strength score times 15, I think.
Strength score times 15. I would agree with that. All right. So tell me what that is. I think it's times 10, unless you're like a large creature or
Times
whatever.
10.
In that case, my carrying capacity is 1. If it's times 10, it's 180 pounds. I'm at
Yeah,
100.
that sounds about right to me. So 180 pounds. So calculate up the weight of your extra shit and make sure that you don't have more than 80 pounds of stuff on you. To be honest, you don't have that much extra weight on you. I don't think the only heavy thing that you have is your
I thought we
armor.
weren't doing carrying weight.
Huh?
I thought we weren't doing carrying capacity this.
I said
campaign.
it probably wouldn't come into place because of how it was structured with the travel and the fact that you're always going to have either horses or a cart. But yeah, I'm not going to use it for like your personal items, but for 100 pounds of shit, that is going to matter.
Yeah, 100 pounds of salt.
Yeah,
is
that's
different than
fair.
like say a backpack.
Yeah, exactly. So you're able to carry that. Granted, not all that cleanly. So Norbert, let's go with you now. What are you grabbing? You said you wanted health potions, correct?
That is true.
All right. What type of health potions are you looking for?
I'll check the lesser, greater, kind of see what they're both priced at and go from there.
So the graders are about 100 gold apiece.
Oh, okay.
Yikes.
The lessers are between 20 and 25, depending on where you buy them.
Uh-huh.
So if you're thrifty, it's about 20.
Right.
Goodness.
I'll say we get 2 lessers.
2 lessers? Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Blowing
gonna...
it all?
I can here if you want. I can send you like before you would have gone off to go shop. I can give you 20 of my gold, so you can buy 3.
It is
Maybe.
a very important item, but also you notice there's a hefty fucking markup on these.
Yeah.
Intentionally, because they know that the people that are looking for health potions, it's probably the people who have the money.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe we buy potions in Daggerwad.
Perhaps. That might be a good idea. All right.
Yeah.
So, holding off on the potions for now. Anything else you wanted to buy, Norbert?
That is just about it. No, that's it.
All right, sounds good. Gaz, you are up then. So Gaz, as you drop off your salt back at the front of the Wave Mother Inn, where you guys are kind of collecting your shit, as this is the last day that you've paid for the inn room, you had an arrangement, I believe, with Florin West, correct?
Indeed, I told her I would visit to say bye, essentially.
Absolutely. Did you agree upon a location, or was you just going to find her somewhere in the Port Commercia?
Probably go over to the Port Commercia and wait for her.
Absolutely. Roll me a d6 on the good old-fashioned roll 20, please.
Absolutely. D6. Hey!
Very
Ooh,
quickly,
nice.
you don't find her, she finds you. So Within only a couple of minutes, the now much more kempt lizard woman creeps out of the alleyways of the Port Commercia and waves you over to a stall. Hey. Saw that you were getting ready, saw that you were grabbing stuff to leave. So, what's up? Where are you going?
We're off the Dagger Lord. I'm afraid Jason has told us to come back. I assume he has another mission for us.
Yeah, kind of saw that coming. Are you like sticking around for a few minutes, get something to eat, or are you like leaving now?
I'm sure I can grab something to eat. I'm always hungry. You know how it is.
Solid. Here, take this first. She passes over a folded piece of paper to you, says, I made this a couple of years ago. I'm not going to need it because I don't head north anymore, but you might get some use out of it, so go and try that, would you?
Opening it up, what do I see?
It is a map with some very draconic markings of the Warm Sea coastline, or of the Vice Sea coastline. So it marks several important features, essentially, on the coast between Sildra Fortress and Cuesta. So it makes a much more in-depth map of all of these waterways in here, along with some, like, you would say, like, it's a fisherman's map, essentially.
And it's a map of what?
This coastline between Sildra Fortress and Cuesta. You can see on the screen?
Yes.
So all of that coastline is essentially a map of that.
Oh, okay. So coastline, okay, cool.
Yep.
I'm just writing it down.
Yep. So she takes a minute, points out to you, like, yeah, so crabs at this spot, there's shrimp at this one. My tribe used to come along here, and she outlines a spot between, like, Cuesta's lower border and the upper section here. So somewhere along this coast, it's just kind of a beaten coastline. And that was pretty good travel for a while. Weather's really consistent. I mean, the Vice Sea is really, really nice overall. But yeah, let's take a minute, sit down, and she leads you over. I assume that you don't have enough knowledge of this place to really know what the restaurants would be like around here. So you're basically getting taken out to the equivalent of like a fast food stall, effectively. Seats you down at a bench, tosses off a few coppers onto the counter, and you both receive your bowl of mediocre clam chowder, I would call it. It's definitely a lot saltier and waterier than chowder probably should be, but you also get the feeling that milk and cream are not really a big thing in Cuesta. There might be areas with less shoreline, more inland, that would have better dairy products, but this is definitely not a location for that. But yeah, to you, it tastes pretty darn good.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I don't think anything is a step up from rotting whale meat to just
Look,
raw shark.
you gotta understand, man. I am a New Englander. I am a snob when it comes to clam chowder. I am a chowder snob.
So essentially, you're describing a horror story of culinary just
No.
proportions,
It's
and to
not
me,
that
it's like,
bad. It's just cheap. It's just cheap. Little cream, no butter. It's chowder with all the joy taken out of it.
Okay. It's a very, very sad chowder, but to me, this is bust down spectacular.
Absolutely bust down spectacular.
Damn.
So, as you and Flora and Wes get finished, she kind of does a big stretch and interlocks her fingers and toes and... Alrighty. So, did they tell you what you were heading out for? More of the arson and murder stuff?
We're going back to, I guess, delve more into the more cult activity that's seems to be a part of this just the crimes essentially. But I don't really know that much. A lot of them speak common. It's kind of hard to really interpret. So I just follow the jittery looking one.
Yeah, I kind of feel that too. I'm kind of happy that you have a party. I originally had to find people to read my instructions for me, and then I had to pay them to not talk about it. It was kind of difficult. Because, when you don't read the language, it can kind of be hard to do the work correctly. I'm glad you guys got a party and everything, but, yeah, I kind of also saw that coming. There's always going to be more trouble of that kind when these people are around. They did string up that one outside of the Senate. She didn't look like she was in very good shape. But yeah, you guys did good here, and as I head west, I'm heading towards Cliffport. But maybe we'll meet up again, I'm sure. And she kind of stands up and makes like she's ready to head out.
I agree completely. I hope we meet again as well. But tell me, on my travels, if I seek to hunt great beasts and, of course, eat them, is there anything you'd like me to save for you?
She takes a minute and kind of really thinks about that for a second, says, sorry, I'm not sure the same exact thing is going to be eating it as for hunting it. And plus, I'm less worried about big than I am about tasty nowadays.
Fair enough. Well, I hope to see you again on our travels.
Hopefully. Take care. And she jaunts off.
All right, reconnecting to my party, I guess.
All right, yep.
Because I did my little bit of shopping, said my goodbyes. I'm ready to go.
Sounds wonderful. Our last and final goodbye before we head out for Daggerlad. Roland, what we be doing?
Yep. He's gonna go see Garabon.
Absolutely.
Go over to say hi to Lindsay. You know.
So it is
Maybe get
noon.
some lunch with her.
Yes, it is noon on the second day. You head over to Garabon's Magics. The shop is, as normal, a rumble-in and a bumble-in with the sound of this extra large creature moving around inside of it. As you push in the door, there is... You give me a perception check.
All right.
I need to see if you see this before I just give it to you for free.
All right. Where there's perception.
Yo!
I think I may see that.
Yeah,
Love to
absolutely.
see
So,
it.
when I had narrated this place originally, I said that a lot of the stationery, the wall sconces, and basically everything else that isn't bracketed to the ground or the floor had taken some amount of damage, as if basically Lindsay's bulk had pushed against it at some point, and that had flattened a lot of these structures to the wooden walls. You realize that one of those things that has kind of been destroyed was a bell fob, basically. So a spot where when you open the door, it was supposed to hit a little ding-ding-ding, a little bell. It has been removed, whether because the bell was annoying or startling or whatever. It would kind of help the issue that you're currently having now, where Lindsay appears to be back upstairs doing some sort of work and not currently at her desk.
Okay. Is there funny sort of? I don't think Minor Illusion does sounds. That's.
I don't know. I don't think it does, though, yeah.
Does it?
I
Wait,
thought there was
double check.
knowledge or
Very sure it does.
prestidigitation.
Just call out for your love as you
I mean,
await
I
your-
probably will, but it would be
Call out for your love moment.
my darling, Eileen.
Wait,
henceforth-
my love, my great huge elephant lady.
Guinevere,
My bad, baby
Guinevere.
packeter.
Oh wait, no, I can create a sound for an image.
Guinevere.
Wait, I can do Minor Illusion to make it like a bell sound.
Okay. Here, I have my bell. Hold up, give me 1 sec. So,
That's a dope bell.
it is a dope bell.
That is like the most bell
Yeah.
sound ever.
Yeah, because it's a bell.
Yeah, that's dope. Fucking rolling just like.
It's a brass
Makes a
bell from an actual, like, inn in Wales.
Wow, that bell really is a bell.
Yeah, legit bell. Real bell
Real
hour.
bell hours.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
So, as you make the sound, you hear the loud thump, 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 thump. She pounds her way down the stairs, comes back around and says, Hey, oh, it's you! Wonderful! Yes, I'm glad you came back! Hey, how's it going, Roland?
He just has a giant grin on his face.
Yeah. For once, her arms aren't full of anything, but she does have a big old rolled up tarp under her arm.
Oh. He's like, Hi, Lindsay. I wanted to say hi before I left, but also wanted to invite you for some lunch.
Oh, well, I really would love to. Are you leaving, like, soon? Like a couple of minutes soon or a couple of hours soon?
What are we thinking? Hours? Minutes?
But you guys got to get on the road because it's 3 days of travel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably like minutes.
He's
But-
like, minutes, maybe an hour.
Oh, well, sorry, I still am at work. I'm still on the office time. But I did get this for you. I made this for you. And she walks over to a chest of drawers and she starts pulling stuff out from this container that you notice is definitely not what they were originally stuck in. But she pulls them out and she goes over and you see her hesitate by the desk real quick and then she says, I have time. And she grabs the equivalent of like tissue paper or wrapping paper for a present and wraps it up real quick and ties a bow around it and hands it to you in like a little soft bottom satchel and says, This is for your journey. I thought that these might help you on your travels. And it's not a small container or package. It looks more like a sack. And do you take it?
Yep.
It weighs upward of like 15 pounds.
Yeah, you can see him obviously like, oh, I'm not very strong. This is a bit heavy for me.
It is heavy. And she says, there's just some things that I thought would help you on the road, and when you get back, you can let me know how they work out for you. And of course, if you need to send me, I have an address. And she takes a minute and writes it down on a little piece of paper. You notice that the quill that she uses is like reinforced with a steel ring around it to keep her from crushing it with her giant fingers. God knows how many quills she shattered before she thought of that idea. But she writes down her address on the piece of paper, hands it over to you, and says, "If you ever need help, or if those don't work out for you, let me know, okay?"
All right, I'll make sure of that.
Absolutely. Oh, is there anything else I could do for you before you leave? And she gestures around at the store, like, take your pick.
Hello, free item.
Multiple free
Pick her.
items. She's pick her. I won't stop you. I ain't stopping you.
He kind of like looks over to her and he's like kind of gestures. Could you come over here?
Yeah, well, she's standing like basically over you, but yeah.
Oh, like could you come down here?
Come down. Oh my God, that's the most. Honey, can you bend over, please?
Oh yeah.
Like you're gesturing like she expects you're going to try and whisper something, and she bends her head down a little bit. You feel as the giant ear like flaps around the side of your shoulder.
He gives her a kiss on the cheek.
Almost as if she's like touched something that's hot. She goes, "Oh," and you you feel for the briefest instant as your lips contact what really does feel like remarkably soft animal hide. Like normally elephant, you think like leathery. Absolute opposite of that. Far closer to like skin of well moisturized skin. Absolutely no ashiness here with this elephant. Very much like the last time you watch what sources of light there are in the room suddenly dim a little bit, and she kind of covers her, not jaw, but like the very top of her trunk as if she were covering a smile, and you feel a big old arm wrap around your shoulders and squeeze you to basically the underside of her hip, and she says, "I hope you come back."
I'll make sure of it.
Okay.
And I'll make sure to write as well.
Oh, I can't. And instead of pull away, she picks you up entirely off the ground, and you feel yourself tossed, not necessarily ceremoniously, almost over her shoulder, but she squeezes you in a hug that actually keeps your head level with hers for a minute, and you feel your legs about 2.5 feet off of the ground as she like kind of back and forth for a couple of seconds, and then slowly puts you back down and says, "You know, it's been the most incredible couple of days with all this going on, and just come back, okay?"
I would never want to leave, but I have to for the job.
Well, you know, duty and honor are the best way to show that you care about someone, right? I mean, I'm here looking after this place.
Exactly.
Of course. Well, she looks down a little bit sadly at you, like she also doesn't want you to go. Well, I'll see you again.
Hold on, wait a minute. Do I have anything of personal items that could we do? I'm gonna do something funny here.
Define funny. I'm concerned now.
No, not anything too bad. But he's like, do we know? No, I don't know Daggerlord well enough for her to write me back.
You could essentially contact her with a letter that gives you a new mailing address.
Yeah. Okay. He'll say, you know, when I get there, I'll make sure to write you immediately so you can write me back.
Yes.
I don't know how long I'll be there, but I
Of
want to
course,
make sure
you can use your patron's house. Generally, I know that that's what a lot of Chaucers do because they don't necessarily have a permanent address.
Right. Why didn't I think of that? Man, it's been so long since I've been outside of Cuesta.
Yeah, well, when you're traveling the world, one of those things in that package, I'm sure will help you.
You can see he's still kind of weighed down by it.
Yeah,
but he's just
she has a little glint in her
I-
eye as she looks at that. She's seemingly very, very proud of herself for something that's in there.
Oh.
All right.
He's gonna like pat it and be like, well, I'll let it be a surprise for later.
Of course. Well, you have to be going and I have to get back to work. And she draws herself up, puts her shoulders square, like, okay, that's enough distraction. But you notice as you walk out, she does a little bit of a side swipe, and you just feel the very top of the trunk tousle your hair just a little bit as you leave.
Oh, that's adorable. You know what? As he leaves, as he's opening the door, just because it's funny, he does the digging sound again, just to be like.
Yeah, just a little. Roland announces himself and announces his departure as well. All right, perfect.
Bro's gonna reach level 6 and summon an illusion choir for any entrance he has.
Why not? Why not? I mean, as Celestial Warlock, why not? So, as you head out, and as the rest of you conglomerate, as long as we had no other business in Cuesta, No other business? No other business?
I'm
Good, good,
leaving
good.
now.
Oh, good.
Well,
You guys head to the northern edge of the high street, which is the position you were told from which you would start your journey, and you are given by the guards there that check your documentation and ensure that you are actually the Chaucers and the people who are working for Jace and who have been told to take these goods. You receive the following packet of goods. A cart and a horse designed to fit between 4 and 6 people. There are 14 rations, which is enough for one person each day to eat and be full, essentially. There are 8 water skins, each of which are full. Each have 3 days worth of water. 25 silver pieces in a little coin pouch that is marked as, quote-unquote, 4 tolls, with a little smiley face because there are no tolls between Cuesta and Daggerlad. There's a packet of firewood that will essentially last you 1 night. And then there is paper, ink, and quills for letters, 2 minor healing potions, and 1 greater healing potion that is marked for emergencies.
Perfect.
Yep. So if anyone needs me to go over that list again, I can, but if we'd like to split up the items, I'm also happy to do that.
do we want to share a document for like party supplies?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, that's up to you guys. If you want to create a party
which
supply document, that's fine. I'd rather know who has what items, but if you want to put like a cart, that's fine.
Yeah, actually, that would be.
Here,
wait,
And then we can distribute
there is
afterwards.
there is a
That'd be, like-
Discord channel that has that.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Oh, is
Okay,
it really?
perfect.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the
Oh,
items.
yeah.
Could you put those items in there? If,
I will read them out for you just because I'm currently streaming and it would be a little awkward.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
Ready? Ready?
Yep.
14 rations. A ration is enough food for one person for 1 day instead of the 2 meals that you would require otherwise. 14 rations. 8 water skins. Water skins hold enough water for 3 days. We're going by Lord of the Rings logic here, if you couldn't tell. 25 silver pieces. They're marked as 4 tolls with a smiley face because there are no tolls between Cuesta and Daggerlad. A packet of firewood for 1 night, which normally you would have to cut down yourself, but he's given you a packet.
Friggin' packet, yo.
Yep,
packet, yo.
a cart and horse able to fit between 4 and 6 people.
Perfect.
Paper, ink, and quills. It's about 10 sheets of paper, 2 quills, and 1 ink pot. Basic writing stationery. 2 minor healing potions. And 1 greater healing potion. Also, Roland, would you like to know what is in that bag?
Yeah.
Okay. So, are you ready?
Hold
I'll read it off to you.
Hold on, let me get to like stuff. Where would I put that? Goddamn. We'll put it in treasure, I guess.
Yeah, I would assume
Here we
so, but this is going to be items. So,
Well, treasure items. It's like the items tab for that is a bit small, so
yeah. So the first one is labeled with a small note around the neck of a tubular bottle. Inside, have you ever seen like really spiky seed pods that fall off of trees?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like that. It's like 4 or 5 of those. It's a brown liquid, kind of looks like whiskey. It's labeled by Lindsay Garabon as a vial of tincture of nettles.
Tincture of nettles.
Yep, tincture of nettles. She says, very useful in a fight.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you what it is, unless you want to get it identified. So, very useful in a fight. There
Is that what I think it is?
Can I
Maybe.
maybe
Can you do an
roll
alchemy
it back
check?
to- Yeah, could I do like a check for that?
Absolutely. Give me, if you don't have alchemy supplies, give me intelligence with disadvantage. Raw.
All right, let's go.
Raw. Rip.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, no, this is a drug that is unique to Sidra, but it's not one that you are too familiar with.
Okay.
All right. The next item is a very, very heavy book. This was making up a majority of the weight in the package. It is literally written on the cover, a heavy book of history. It is bound in metal, and it is missing a couple of pages. It also has no note with it. It is just a very heavy book of Sidra's history. It doesn't look too terribly old, but it is in bad condition. It is called The Heavy Book of History by Heslant the Monk.
The Heavy Book of History. There
Yes. Heavy Book of History, Heslant the Monk. And then the last one is a small amulet. It has a tiny carved alabaster elephant, and the chain is made out of woven silver.
Ooh, fancy ass book.
Small alabaster amulet.
It is a silver necklace, essentially, with an alabaster amulet that looks like a tiny elephant, and the chain is made out of pure woven silver.
Huh.
You get
Can
the
I
feeling.
direct it?
You get the feeling that one is handmade. The quality's not incredible. It looks like a lot of the materials were recycled.
Yeah. He still has this other thing around his neck that I think is not as visible, but I
Yep.
think he still will take the amulet and also put that on.
Absolutely. Nothing says you can't wear more than one necklace.
I mean, yeah, exactly.
All right. So that is all that you guys got. Are we headed on our way to Daggerlot?
Indeed. Well, can I put the 100 pounds of salt in the cart? So
Yes, you can. Yes, you can
Yeah.
put the 100 pounds of salt in the cart.
Wonderful.
My cart.
My
cart.
My cart. I was born in that cart.
No.
All right. So I will say the cart does have a weight limit, but it is significant enough that again you're not going to have to worry about it. So,
Out of curiosity, what is it?
so out of curiosity, give me 1 second. I need to calculate. What is the strength of a working horse? Workhorse stats. Draft horse. There we go. A draft horse has a strength of 18. It can carry
Bruh.
up to 1,800 pounds.
I have this. I'm as strong as a horse. I love to see it.
Yeah, but
Wait,
with the
did I sell
carriage,
my-
it can carry up to 1,800 pounds.
I forget, did I sell my leather armor for the pleated robes? I
Man,
think I
fuck
did.
this.
Yes,
sell the
you
horse.
did.
Just let me pull y'all.
Alright,
Be
sweet.
cheap.
Can I just, like, get rid of it?
Yes, you can. You can just delete it. All right. So on the road to Daggerlot, we are traveling overland. So that brings in the overland travel rules. Trademark. The overland travel rules are really, really simple. There are 3 or 4 blocks during the day that each represent about 4 waking hours. So there's 3 blocks total, unless you want to travel into the night, essentially, which I wouldn't recommend. If you want, you can just move through the entire day, and that's a whole day's travel. You can also travel extra during night if you want to really speed up and hit the pace. But as you travel, you also have the opportunity to use 2 of those blocks for other activities. So basically, the day gets split up into 4-hour periods with an 8 hours of required rest. So, do you guys have any activities that you want to do while you travel? This is just optional, it's not required. You can just choose to keep traveling.
Nothing nothing that I wouldn't be doing passively. Like I'd be like Gaz personally. Like this is the wilderness. This is his shit right now. If we're traveling, or if you pull up the map, like are we traveling like on the main road, like in between?
No,
like,
so
are we
you're traveling overland from Cuesta until you hit the road from Longshore to Daggerlot, and then you're just taking the quick road from Longshore to Daggerlot.
Okay. Well, if we're just crossing across this wilderness, then I'm just gonna be sitting there sniffing out to see if I can't find anything along the way. Like anything that would catch my nose, eyes, ears.
Yeah, basic passive perception is fine, but if you want to actively hunt, that would take one of those blocks of time. All right.
Yeah, no, it would just be passively since I know we
Okay.
have shit
Yeah,
to do.
that's fine. So then that's gonna cut your travel down to only 2 days, which is fine. Anybody else?
This is while traveling.
Yes, this is while traveling. Essentially, you have periods of downtime during your travels.
I don't think you'd be doing too much. Maybe reading more of the book, seeing.
Yeah, that's literally
Doesn't
passive.
have
You're sitting
time.
in the cart reading. That's perfectly fine. All right.
Literally, he's just sitting in the car.
So from what it sounds like, we don't have anything too pressing that we want to take our extra time to do. So this travel will only take 2 days. That is
Actually,
fine.
Can I counter that? At one point during a stop or any time that's really convenient, I want to go out into like the wild and see if I can't search for anything like any medicinal plants, anything that could be of value just from basic nature knowledge.
Okay. So search for medicinal plants. That is going to be a thing. So do me a favor. Roll me nature twice if we want to do this on a couple of days, and then you guys will essentially arrive late.
Ooh.
Okay, so the second day you will find something. Roll me a d8.
All right.
5. Okay, just give me 1 second. Do 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 do. Hey. Yeah. So, what you do find is inside of a relatively large dell in the ground, you find a brownish black moldy substance. It appears to be like a really tough mushroom, or possibly some sort of ashes, maybe? It stains your fingers when you touch it. It's thick. It has a very strong odor.
Do I know what it is?
Not right off the bat. That was just to find it. So you could roll another nature if you wanted to try to identify it.
Or you could call me over.
14.
True that, but if I fail
The mushroom man.
How much drugs have you done, Gaz?
I can't really imagine doing much of any.
I agree. I don't think you've done much. So with a 14, you're not able to identify what it is, other than this seems like both an alchemical component and definitely derived from some sort of mycological creature.
Okay. I want to bring it over to Senju to see if I can't get something better out of
Yeah, of course.
it, other than just a very strange mushroom that can be used in something.
Yeah, yep. So, Senju, you want to take a look at it? Give me nature with advantage, because this is a mushroom.
Roll that shit.
Roll my
That shit,
physical
baby.
dice.
Yeah, roll that physical
No,
dice,
roll
because you're a
20.
fucking supremacist. Physical dice supremacist.
I am. And also because Roll20 hates me.
Yeah, that's true. Roll 20 hates me too.
I know
for
that
real.
feeling.
I know that feeling.
Oh damn, 14.
14? Okay. Well, for you, you could figure out that this is something that's used in the creation of some of the more naturalistic drugs that exist in Sidra. You, however, don't really have any more experience with creating narcotics than Gaz does, so you just know that this is some sort of alchemical agent, and there's quite a bit of it in here.
I'm just gonna write down mysterious drug mushroom.
Yeah, make sure that you mark down that it's purple and smudgy. Or, sorry, it's black and smudgy.
Okay.
I know what this is out of character.
Yeah, I'm proud of you. Good job. So,
I member.
You membering. Good for you. I put the member berries there for you. So, as you guys travel, you make the distance. Anybody talking in the cart as we go? Any questions we want to ask of the party before our first night in the woods?
I do. Sitting down, Gaz is just in this cart, just staring at the big old bear, the half bear man, right? And this is finally like a good time where it's just been like nothing to do, just other than talk to the people around you. And he goes, "What are you? Not man. Smell like beast. Very odd."
Oh boy. Norb's gonna say.
I just want to say I absolutely petition for Norbs becoming your name.
Okay. He's gonna say I'm both, I guess. I mean, my father was, werebear. My mother, human. But, yeah.
Werebear?
Yeah.
You
They're,
shape into beast?
I mean, me, not so much, but yeah, yes, they do. They're a bit, in the mountains, to the northeast, yeah.
Good in fight.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. He kind of looks back down at his, journal that he's been writing in, and ends the conversation there.
Push
Fair
him.
enough.
Push him.
Giving you the cold shoulder.
What doing? What reading?
I'm writing. In this notebook I found. Yeah, it's a leather-bound journal. The most half-ish of the pages are empty. His handwriting is not the greatest, but at least
I
to
can't
him
even
it's
read
legible.
comment. You do not have to worry about handwriting.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I just write what I find in this, and it's what I do. It keeps me busy.
What
Do
do
you do
before...
any? No, God.
No, you.
Do you do anything like this? Do your tribe do I mean, do you?
Did clan right? Hmm. Occasionally. Only draconic.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Mm. Most about good hunts. Good hunts. Hunting
Gotcha.
spots. Where the prey go, we follow.
Hmm.
For a long time.
Where are you from again?
Puddles. Nowhere specific. Left Greater Clan long ago. We're still young. Small group. We follow prey. Roaming puddles.
Essentially,
Really?
kind of interjects. So, where I'm from?
Who's this directed at? Norbert or me?
Well, which one of you lives in the puddles?
Oh,
live-
me.
Technically, both of them.
Technically, both of us, but
Oh, really? I thought
I
it
didn't
was
so
just
much live there as occupied the space. You know,
Pretty sure that's just another word for living there, but
living is a strong word.
Bro was surviving.
Yeah.
Nowhere specific. Just around. No, we stay no one place long. We had to follow home.
Have you ever been to?
okay.
Oh
I'm
no.
from Tree.
From where?
What's the?
From Tree.
Oh.
Lived in Treehouse with Mom. He's a mushroom now.
Damn.
Goddamn.
Watch as no one questions those words.
Roland
I-
looks up and it's like, how do you mean?
Hmm.
Could you go back a step? You said, your mother. What?
Mom, wasting disease.
Oh.
I went into Feywild to ask for help. And they turned her into a mushroom.
Oh.
That's where I met Becky.
Feywild.
Oh.
Mm.
Burn the Fae.
The small pixie is very quiet, but you notice she is actually looking out through one of the like Barbie-style windows on top of the mushroom.
Gaz grumbles and just kind of like takes a scoot away from it, noticing the pixie.
Noticing you doing that, Roland just gives you like a pat on the back and like, it'll be alright, buddy. Don't worry about it.
Nord's gonna look.
and Sandra says this kind of cheerfully. Also, he doesn't seem to be sad about this like at all. Like he
Nord's gonna look at the
kind of looks back at it like it was a good, like they did him a favor.
Aw.
Mother turned a mushroom. You eat mushroom?
No, eat Mom.
Why?
Nord points at the mushroom on Sentry's back. Is that your mom?
Oh no.
I am so on board with the lizard man not knowing you can't eat dead relatives because they 100% would. Good job.
No, absolutely. Part of the culture is eating them so they can return back to the clan.
No. Tree.
Oh, that's.
Like that's why they eat everything. People are like physically. Gaz views you all as teammates until you die, then you're food. There is no logic in his mind that determine why it's wrong to eat anything.
Cat mentality, cat mentality, cat mentality.
Oh dear.
Frank turned whole house into mushrooms. Mushrooms everywhere. And Pecky house was one of them. Mom was also another one.
Ah.
Anyone who wants can bother the fairy for more explanation, by the way.
No, I'm not talking
Who
about
dares?
that little magical rodent.
Yeah, I'm not bothering that piece of shit.
That motherfucker turned this guy into a lizard. I'm not.
Magical
I'm not talking to him.
Yeah,
rodent
we
is
ain't
such
fucking
magical rodent is such an accurate way to describe pixies.
Yeah, no, actual
Yeah.
fucking.
You know what? Yeah, wait. I
Pecky,
never thought of it that way, but yeah.
Come say hi.
No,
She pops out of the door and says, "What's up, y'all?"
Gaz stands up, taking as far a leap as he can away from it, and just hissing.
Oh, come on, don't be a bitch. It was like for 10 seconds.
It was more than 10 seconds. It was certainly more than 10 seconds.
Wow.
Ow, vermin.
Yeah, okay, vermin accurate enough, sure. I was just squatting in the house, and she happened to grab the mushroom that was my house.
relatable.
Yeah, now I'm just I'm here. Look, this one understands a lot about the Feywild, but not exactly what happened. And there's no reason to get up in arms about her and her mom. It was really the best thing that could happen. I mean, you guys know about the whole wasting thing, right? I thought all of you human things, or human-esque things, dealt with that now.
Yeah.
You know, giant wave of death, killed off everything, left behind some people that were sick, those 6 people eventually died.
Looking around, Gaz is just completely befuddled what the fuck this thing is talking about. He's only 16. He remembers nothing about the...
Yeah, you've probably seen, like, sick people before, but you've probably heard no reference to the wasting disease ever.
Absolutely none.
Norbert has, and technically so would Roland. And of course, Senju knows.
I think growing up in Cuesta would basically like, oh yeah, people have experienced it.
Yeah, you've literally
seen
you've seen refugees who had the wasting disease.
Oh yeah, so he knows what it is. He knows what's going on there.
Yeah.
His dad probably knew, and probably like while they were still he was still on, maybe he mentioned some stuff about it, like oh yeah, back in my day, yada yada, wasting disease, this and that.
Yeah. So if anybody wants to explain it to Gaz, go right ahead. But Pecky's not about to. Pecky basically pops the equivalent of like a sunshade. She grabs like a leaf.
Vocalize that he does not know what the wasting disease is.
Yeah, he said what that.
What?
Oh, I missed that.
Wait, I have the big book of history. The heavy book of history.
Oh,
Would it have a note about the
explain it,
wasting disease in it?
I'll explain it because it is my mom.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Oh,
and then we'll look at the heavy book of history in a minute before we start camp for the night.
Long ago, big magical boom. Big magic. And then people that touched it, they fell sick. And were in coma until they died.
Bad disease.
Yeah.
That can still catch, still prevalent?
I love that you know the word for
Some
prevalent.
people.
Very obtuse. Yeah, fair enough.
Just letting you know, because I don't know if Senju immediately, because Senju, you live with a person with the wasting disease. The coma thing is only towards the very end of your life, but no, it is not catching. Just making sure everyone's aware. You cannot contract this disease anymore.
Yeah, I didn't figure you would. Since
I thought he meant like, are there still people that have it?
Oh yeah, gotcha. Yes, there are people who have it, especially the more long-lived races. Like there are elves who still have the wasting disease.
Yeah, that one patron had it, didn't it?
Yes, Katarina of Forayport has the wasting disease. It's cost her her arm and part of her face.
Mom was in coma. It's
Foul
wrong.
death.
Yeah. The circle is disturbance to the cycle.
Indeed. To fall out of a hunt. To fall to death out hunt. Bad death.
What?
Clearing his throat, he speaks. Clearly using 110% of his brain power, he tries to clarify. Die outside hunt. Bad death. Inside hunt. Good.
Oh.
Actually, no. She can speak Draconic. He clears his throat, remembering that. He goes, to die outside of a death. To die a death outside of a hunt. It's very unfortunate. For that's the truest way to go. Return back to the earth as you came.
I respond back in Draconic.
Yes. The circle of life and death is very important. I agree.
What would you say is a good death by your standards? Because I have the feeling that, at the very least, the feeling that my ideas of what is normal around humans and general society is a little bit different.
Yeah. Sanjay kind of cocks his head and seems a little bit perplexed by the question.
All death is the same.
You said, wait, you cut out a little bit. You say all deaths are the same?
All death is the same.
I don't know if I can really agree with that. Because a death by disease, but waste away in a bed is not a death I would want. Much less, it doesn't seem what it is. I mean, in the end result, yes, when you're dead, you're dead. But to die outside of a hunt just seems disappointing to me.
Each his own.
True and honest. I'm done conversing. If anyone else has anything else to say.
We're done conversing. No more inter-party communication.
I am ending this conversation. We are no longer.
No, I mean, if anyone else has anything to ask, it's just I've run out of
it's fine.
and questions.
Yeah, fucking bullet points. You can talk about nothing. I'm not going to say that's a terrible idea, but also, I will also say that those of you who have a functioning brain and vocal cords have gained some information from this, so keep it in mind.
Well, I mean,
Well,
yeah, except for the stuff that happened in Draconic. I don't understand that language.
Which wasn't really like anything.
There was plenty for those who were paying attention. So, for those of you who were less paying attention and or checking they book, what are you looking for with yo book?
I think since he heard about the wasting disease, he was like, I'm going to look that up. And I think he's also, now thinking about it, going to look up more about the lizard men, if there's anything in there about them.
Okay, so two things, wasting disease and then the lizard men?
Yep.
How about you give me wasting disease first, give me a d6 or an intelligence check, your choice.
Do we go gambling?
Let's go gambling!
Let's go.
I feel like that would be the D6. Yeah, fuck it. We'll do the D6 because you know what? It's fun.
I agree. It is.
I think I rolled pretty good.
That's a 6. All right. So for the first one, which was the wasting disease, right?
Yep.
It has a comprehensive medical history of the disease. Heslant, this monk appears to be an individual who was trying during and after the collapse to take down as much information about the collapse as he could possibly get his hands on. This book was not supposed to be about the collapse. It was clearly supposed to be a history of Sidra, like a complete one, kind of like an encyclopedia or like a British encyclopedia, you know, a history of everything, or a book on all of X or Y. Like it's got things in there like family genealogy or histories of wars and conflicts on the continent. But then like midway through, it switches up to, hey, this shit is going down, and it's causing a real fucking problem. Here's what's happening. As far as the wasting disease, it gives you all of these different stages and accounts. Very similar, if you've ever studied the Black Death, which I have, there's like a dozen or so different accounts of this is what the disease looks like. This is how it progresses. This is how many people have died to it. It's like 30,000 here, 10,000 here, hundreds of thousands along the road from here to here are just dead. It talks about some genuinely imfucking-possible numbers. Like, for example, Daggerlod's entire population hovers around 30%. It says that just in refugees in Sildra Fortress, 40,000 people died.
Jeez.
Whoa.
Like, that is just the people who got to Sildra Fortress and tried to flee southward.
Damn.
So either that's wrong, or that shit was awful. Because that is way more than the current population of Sildra Fortress. So it gives you a detail. Basically, it describes how, and to your mind, with your knowledge of magic, you understand what it's actually talking about. Basically, the Sufferer was touched at some point by the wave of death that came out of the old capital in the North Kingdom, what is currently Anaran's Wastes up here. They were touched by this giant wave that made it to the center of the continent, the barrier, and that wave left behind some sort of mark or some sort of damage. Clearly, it was all related to necrotic damage specifically. So skin would rot, bone would ossify, portions of the internal organs would break down and start to get ill. But the thing was, the wasting disease didn't kill all at once. Only people who were directly affected and had open injuries would have things like their arms get rotted off, or they get their face rotted off or something. But if it was just a healthy person who got affected, they would take more and more damage every single day. Basically, by the minute, they would be taking little tiny hits of necrotic damage as whatever this disease was continued to proceed in them until they were pretty much comatose or bedridden. And then eventually they would either die or go into a permanent coma and then die. There was no way to resist or to permanently halt the affliction. The only way that was found to extend the lifetime was to travel further south outside of its influence, or to be of a long-lived race where their body would essentially rot less quickly. So elves were the most prolific survivors.
Ah,
And then
alright.
then couldn't if it's just like the way you described it, it seems like it's just taking ticks of like necrotic damage.
Yep.
Like
But it would increase daily.
there we go. Never
So
mind.
you'd go from taking like 1 necrotic damage every hour to 1 necrotic damage every 59 minutes. Then 1 necrotic damage every 58 minutes. Then 1 necrotic damage every 57 minutes. Until eventually you were taking a necrotic damage every second.
Yeah.
And at that point, you're fucking comatose as your body tries to deal with the fact that it's literally rotting out from underneath you.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, the average civilian has what? 20 hit points?
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, so...
So the more
Yeah.
severe version of the disease, even if they got healing during the day, resting and things like that, you know, if you were off your feet and convalescent, you would still eventually reach a point where the disease would overcome your ability to regenerate health.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rough.
Yeah.
That's-
And because of the constant damage, it would also eventually interfere with people's sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the wasting disease was
Yeah.
foul, and the fact that there is still people suffering from it just proves how tough some people are, because at this point they must be taking, again, a necrotic damage every single second.
Damn. That one elven. Damn, that one elf fucking patron. Hard as hell.
She is. She fucking is. I'm not gonna
Damn.
lie. There's a reason that she has, like, 20-something Chaucers. A lot of her health is now made up of false life, just to give you a reference.
Holy shit.
What is false life? Is it a spell?
Yeah, it's a
yeah.
spell that grants you temp HP.
So basically, she's like on 1 HP, but like 80 temp HP.
Well, it doesn't permanently reduce your max hit points. It
Oh.
just deals damage. So you would wake up feeling fresh and re-healed, and then you would slowly go down over the day, essentially. Which made it even more miserable, because it meant it was a long and worsening illness. But that's about the most depressing thing you find in the book. Let's go for Lizardmen. Do you want to do, again, history, or would you like to do D6?
If I could... do I have history? We'll try history, I guess.
Absolutely.
We'll give it a shot. Not too great.
10. There are references to lizardmen as far as, like, being in the puddles, and some of them are affected by the wasting disease. It seems to mention that the lizardmen don't tend to live long, both because they aren't very cooperative with the southern doctors and staff trying to help them, but also their lower lifespan tends to make them rot quicker. Yeah, at the time, Hezlet blames it upon their diet and exercise, but given what he concludes later about longevity determining how long you can resist the disease, it makes more sense that it would have to do with their short lifespan.
There is one more thing I thought of
Absolutely.
to look up. Maybe. I don't think it'll be in here, but might as well. Accounts of banned religious worship.
Absolutely. Especially in the earlier section, the one that's like an encyclopedia of everything before it gets to the collapse and its effects, essentially.
Yeah.
All right.
And maybe even if I can find any...
Go ahead and give me
cooperation.
banned religions. You can give me religion or you can give me history.
Oh, we're going to give you a religion.
Hit me.
I think I did pretty good on
23?
religion.
Lovely.
23.
You find several things that you're looking for. One, there's a large section, essentially this monk arguing against making Belathanor worship legal. So it is literally a treatise or an argument against the outer god Belathanor. Nowadays, Belathanor is an accepted god, but while this book was being written, it was still a cult. Very, very fresh off of the collapse, it was still a cult. So he's writing about how these people worship magic, they have no conscience, they don't care about anything except for power and knowledge, there is no reason to include them within the standard pantheon, they don't want to be part of our religious worship, no other church should allow themselves to be combined with this one, these people are dangerous, they tend to delude and to endanger the lives of young people for... It gives a whole bunch of reasons, like downright saying that they're going to sacrifice children, to saying that, like, they just steal outright from people, and some of it is, like, not without merit, like he describes how their central tenets are inherently ambitious and selfish, and their leadership have grown insanely wealthy off of essentially preying off of the fear of poor people, and manipulating them, in a way. So, especially when they were talking about how they stopped the collapse, basically, he describes how they went on fundraiser drives to get people to forfeit all of their goods to the cult. And in exchange, they would do some fucking magic tricks, basically, and it would get people to give over even more money. So there's a whole fucking treatise against Belethanor worship. There is also details on earlier cults, specifically some cult uprisings that happened during the collapse, but most of those get put down very, very violently, or they happen in areas where there's an active war going on, specifically the war between the early Westland Alliance and the city of Izen, which is very formative to the setting as a whole. It's referred to as a primary trade war.
Alright. But not much about any of these.
There's no detail. The monk apparently never met any of these people. He just heard about things that were happening. And again, this is during the earlier period where he was, like, describing the history of shit. When it comes to what they were doing during the collapse, he's just like, yeah, there was this uprising, a bunch of people died, they got wiped out, we never heard from them again. Hey, have I told you about how Belethanor is a bad god and you shouldn't worship him?
Damn.
Man is very opinionated. But again, there are also missing pages from this book, so occasionally you'll be reading something that it'll skip, and you'll be like, what the fuck?
Ah, bad condition, yeah.
Yep, was that all you wanted to look for?
I guess that is it, you know?
You could keep looking, I'm not going to stop you. History books are important to me. I am a history guy.
I'm trying to think, what else would be... I mean, I've gotten all the band worship out of the way. I can't think of
Do we
anything
have a short
else.
history of Daggerlord?
You know what? Wait, yeah, short history of Daggerlord. Why did I think of that? Thank you, Sean.
Yeah, so the most information that you hear about, that you can read about Daggerlord, because it has like a basic description of the old city, and it describes it
I
as...
wish I had an atlas.
Yeah, pretty much a fishing town. Like, you know that Cuesta, because you live there, you know that Cuesta used to be just a fishing town. Like, on the map, it used to just be the Port Cabercia. That was the entire city. The High Street, the Central Street, the slums, the Forum, and the Senate were all added afterward. Daggerlord used to be very similar to that, just a port city or town with a bunch of buildings designed and set up around shipping and around fishers. And then a suburban area with a lot of farmland. It describes that, but it doesn't seem to have anything more modern than just, during the collapse, Daggerlord took a ton of refugees, and has since been trying to deal with the issues of having that many people in a city that isn't designed for it.
Man, I wish there was like the Michelin guide or something like that in here, so I could
Yeah,
get, like...
unfortunately this book is well over 40 years old.
Ah.
So a lot of development has happened in the last almost half a century.
We'll need to get a map of the area when we're there.
Well, you do have one player who has a map.
I do have a map.
Do you want to mention that in character?
Right. Yeah, you see Roland.
Yeah, what are you communicating to the party, Roland? Because you've been doing lots of reading, very little saying.
We've just been sitting in the cart silent as this
yeah, he's
nerd
been reading,
reads.
just kind of like
Fucking nerd.
pops up. I don't think he'll mention the banned religious stuff, but he at least, because I don't want to have to go through all of that explanation, he kind of mentions all the stuff about and asks for confirmation from Gaz about the lizard men and like.
Do it in character. No, do it in character.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. He at first, I think we're gonna first look at the wasting disease, and he's just like, it says here that man, there's an extensive knowledge on how the wasting disease works. Apparently, it's like a slow rot. It just gets worse over time.
Mm.
And he's just, for a minute, he kind of flips through. He gets to the lizard men, and then he mentions, there's not much here, but it says, what was it that it said specifically again? God damn it. It was just like some
that they
general
exist.
That they essentially, you describe it as they're taking constant necrotic damage over time, and that the more long-lived races were able to survive for longer.
Yeah, that's in reference to the lizard men.
Yeah, because they have shorter lives.
Yeah, he just kind of mentions, it says here that races with shorter lives, aka like lizard men, will take more necrotic damage from the wasting disease. Seems lifespan has a lot to do with how long one can live with it.
Good thing I born after.
Certainly. Wait, how old are you again?
16. Came of age. 2 years?
Very well then. And then he kind of just goes silent as you see him very, very focused in on what he's currently reading. Not really talking about it because, he just seems maybe a little bit uncomfortable with what he's trying to read about, what he's trying to find.
What reading? Where'd you
Nothing
get?
to him.
Where'd you get book? You buy it?
It was a gift.
Oh, from who?
Lindsay Garabon,
Who that?
magic stuff.
Norbert's fucking ears perk up.
Yeah, I've never met the elephant. I have no idea the elephant woman.
Oh,
exists.
right,
You just
yeah,
disappeared
wait,
a
it's like-
couple
Yeah,
times. You just
Norbert is the
disappeared a
only
couple times.
person who has met and with Lindsay
I need
Garabon.
to. I keep kind of forgetting. It's like one of the people.
Sorry,
that
I was chewing food. My bad.
You're all good.
somebody that I had been seeing and spending time with. She gave me a book, and he pulls out this pulls out the weird bottle, this, and then kind of like holds out the amulet a little bit in this
The
amulet.
amulet.
Kind of lets it go, kind of just lets it hang there, like an amulet
But
does.
you're not saying.
Really?
Let your gang. Let your nuts hang. But
Sancho looks over to Gas and is like, "Meeting partner."
no, no.
I agree.
Senju, stop spreading lies.
I mean, Gaz would believe it 100% though.
No, I
Even
just take
though
that
you're
at face
it's
value.
like-
I just assume
Yeah.
she's speaking true.
Even though you're completely correct.
I mean, she has given you jewelry at this point. I think for a lizard man, that's above and beyond.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, like
Shiny
we
rock.
proclaim love.
Oh yeah.
Sancho looks back over to Gaz and says, "Not meeting partner," and winks.
The wink goes completely over his head. Like for me, that just looks like you did a fucked up blink. And I'm like,
I will take my 5 minute while you guys discuss mating partners and the such. It says I don't need to be here for this.
Oh boy.
Gather up any questions for when you're done, but I'll leave you guys to the audience, as it were.
Yeah.
I guess we just keep going with it. Yeah. So
Yeah, shit. Norbert, upon first hearing that, she's actually set you away with something, again raises his eyebrows, and, oh, that's good for you.
it was very good.
It
It was
was
a very nice
very
meeting.
He's struggling to find the words as much as I am. Yep.
You see him just like kind of looking around, kind of just just maybe a little bit uncomfortable, and he just kind of goes back to reading what he was originally reading. Like trying to escape the situation. You can interrupt him, but yeah.
So, what did she send you away with?
Well, the amulet, this book, and a small bottle of I don't know what. It says it's good for a fight. He kind of
Do you
takes
mind
it
if I
out
see
and
it?
it's like, yeah, he takes it out. He hands it to you.
I guess we'll wait for the DM back on that one.
Damn it.
Yeah,
Well,
but I guess when you get it, you can do a little.
Yep.
I guess what Arcania check perhaps.
yeah, Arcana.
Yeah, probably Arcana or something, or Medicine. Or
Arcana.
Arcania.
Arcana.
Yeah,
Arcana.
no, I accidentally added a little.
Okay.
I there.
Daddy needed to grab a beer.
Uh-huh. Yes, sir.
Daddy.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
How may I help you, degenerates and degenerates?
So we do have a request for you.
I'm sure you do.
Norbert's taking a look at the potion that came out of
Lindsay's gift of goods or whatever.
Yeah.
I have a different request of you. Can you
Okay.
do that shit in a circle for me?
What?
What?
That's crazy.
My
What's Paul on
bad.
about?
I am
bad.
your DM, not your baby daddy, so no.
Oh. Wait, y'all's baby daddy throwing that shit in a circle for you? Damn.
No, not mine, sir. I don't have one of those. So, back to the question that I can help with. What was your fucking question? Because my brain blanked out after hearing those retarded words.
We're looking at the potion that Lindsay gave to Rowan.
Mm-hmm.
Or potion question mark.
It is a
It goes
potion.
to Fluid.
Would you like to
All
do
right,
an alchemical check?
Uh-huh. What would that be?
Intelligence. If you have an alchemical kit, I'll give you an advantage.
Oh,
No, cooking
Nope.
supplies do not count as an alchemical kit, so then it's just
Shit.
straight intelligence, or I'll give you Arcana if you want.
I'll take Arcana.
Okay, go ahead. 11.
That's an 11.
you get from the fact that she said it's useful in combat, it might be some sort of combat potion, but it doesn't look like one you've ever seen. It's got pieces of nature in it, and God knows what the fuck that is. It's also a very non-medicinal color. It's not blue or green or white or red, which normal potions are. It's brown and kind of clear, again like whiskey.
Maybe.
That gives me the impression that it should be thrown, not drank.
It definitely is designed to drink. You pop the top, it smells great.
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
Again, whiskey. Like it. How do I explain that? It smells like high-proof whiskey.
I mean, there's definitely a tang to alcohol.
There is.
There's a high enough concentration, so I
Yeah.
think I'll get that.
It has that tang.
Yeah. Oh. Ooh, that's strong. Okay. Then I'll give it back to Roland.
All right.
He corks it, puts it back in the bag.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So, as you guys head off, if there are no more questions and no more inter-party communications that need to be done, I need who is leading our expedition? Who do we consider our lead for this?
Probably
Well,
Roland.
Who has good eye?
I have the highest perception.
All right, Senju, how good are you at animal handling?
At animal handling,
Yes.
pretty good.
All right, give me an animal handling check. I need someone else to give me perception.
Okay.
Can we all try perception or no?
You can, but I only have one person that it's going to matter for, so.
Oh,
I got
Alright.
I got a 7.
7? Okay, so the horse gives you problems. Senju,
Oh.
you get the feeling that this horse does not want to be driven by a bird person.
Oh, bro, racist.
Not necessarily that the horse is racist, more so that the horse is not used to the feathery small hands manipulating its reins. It's more used to a human. Alright, who's going to give me perception?
I will.
You already did it. This is one person at a time.
I said I had the highest
Best
perception, though.
Yeah, but you're the lead. The lead is the one who drives the horse.
Oh,
Yeah, you gotta have a lookout.
The lookout is the one who isn't driving the horse.
that's the one I thought I was signing up for. My bad.
We will remember for the next day.
You need
I wonder if I could use my perception.
Who's got it?
intimidation,
Who's
or
got it?
literally
Come on.
any of my charisma.
My perception is +1.
All right,
so
go ahead, big man.
Wait, hold on. My perception,
Yep.
I think, is a +2. So
That's
All
what I
right,
was doing
go
a
slightly
roll on
smaller
that.
man.
I
21.
think,
There
I
we
think
go.
we did good.
So for
Alright.
all that Senju has a hard time controlling the horse, and it is definitely a battle throughout a good portion of this overland journey, Roland, you're able to consistently guide the track back on the right way. At this point, you're not going over like a road. You are much more using cart paths and ruts in the hillside and various footpaths and even game trails to make the travel between northern Cuesta and the border with Daggerlot, and really the water is what you're looking for. So as you travel and as you use the various maps and the amount of time that you have to do so, and of course you take a couple of gaps during the day to go and see whether or not you can find anything in the wilderness, which you do. As you're making all this progress, you make it about pretty decent distance for the first day, somewhere around 16 to 32 miles of travel. And as you make that distance and you pretty comfortably settle down for the night, you find a good spot to camp between a couple of kind of cliffside or eroded hillsides nearby to the coast. Anybody have anything to do at camp other than setting up the firewood and prepping to have a comfortable evening with your first day of travel done?
Can I forage for mushrooms?
Absolutely. Give me a nature.
I'm tempted. Could I like hunt for food with like?
That's what
my
I'm
magic?
saying.
Yeah, you both could. Aragon has
Yeah,
told
could I
me
just,
that you
like,
absolutely can hunt food with magic, so...
Can I like just snipe a boar with Elder
Sick.
Blast?
I mean, if BG3 lets you do it, then yes. So, I'm not going to say that, because BG3 also lets you do some shit that I absolutely would not let you do.
Oh yeah, of course.
So, give me... What was your... Would you like to roll Arcana with... Or wait, hold up. What do you and Gaz share that could be used for hunting? Because that'll determine whether I can give you advantage or not.
Me?
I have
Or-
investigation.
No, what
Arcana.
do Gaz and Roland share in terms of skills?
What do we share? I only
My
have-
highest.
Not your highest. I need to know what you're both trained in. I can actually
I
pull
am
up your
trained in
sheets
religion,
here.
persuasion, investigation, and insight.
That is nothing I am trained in. All of those are actually negatives for me.
Do you want
Wait,
me
could
to
we
take
use
a
this as
whack
like
at it?
No, you both suck at everything that the other person is good at.
Yeah, fuck no, I'm not hunting with you. You seem like a hindrance.
You're a hindrance, Roland.
You're a hindrance,
Oh,
nature, bro.
that's-
You're gonna get gored by a boar. I do not trust you on my side.
Motherfucker out here about to get, goddamn...
I don't trust you, man. You're gonna fucking get fucking caught out and just like
Eaten?
not know where the hell you're going.
Perhaps.
Okay. So as you two travel your separate ways to do your hunting, I would like you guys to both give me a hunting roll. If you're going to use magic, use Arcana with disadvantage. If you're going to use nature or athletics, go ahead and roll that straight. And then what was the other thing that you wanted to hunt for mushrooms, right? Give me a nature for that, Senju. And
Yeah, I
last
got a
one,
6.
but not least, Norbert, you got something to do while everyone else fucks off, or are you trying to take care of camp? And are you the designated driver backseat bitch of this party?
I mean, I can make a fire pretty exceptionally easy.
Of course, but that's not making camp, is it? You have to stable the
No,
horse.
it's not.
You got to get food ready. The rations aren't going to cook themselves, so
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
if you need
I'll
help
get
back
to
at
cooking.
camp, I can stay back there.
No, I got it.
what a good baby back bitch. All right, so
Bastard.
I am. So, what are we rolling for? Let's do mushrooms first. How about you give me that first?
Okay.
Tell me what you roll.
Nature.
18.
Oh,
Yeah,
18 to-
roll me a d4.
Right. Alright,
3? Yeah, so you're actually able to find a full meal's worth of mushrooms. They're like edible witch's butter yellowish mushrooms. They're pretty good.
Ooh, that sounds delicious.
They're not necessarily in season here, but they're definitely things that you've eaten before, and you know that they're not going to be that bad.
okay. Cool.
All right. So on to the the individual who rolled a 22 for athletics. Gaz, you are an experienced hunter and fisher, and you're well enough experienced to know when this is not a very good place to be hunting. This is really up there. Even your map that you have that details where food is, like along the coast, you're too far away from the water to get anything from it, but you're too far towards the coast to actually get anything that would be deeper into the woods. So there's not a lot of cover here. The only thing that you're able to find is like a hole in the hillside that you're pretty sure there's something inside of. It's just big enough for you to fit like your entire leg.
I'm going to. I don't have any fire starters. Huh.
Yeah. If only we were actually hunting together.
Indeed. But I wouldn't have found the hole with you.
That's true. That's true. If you want to call him over from his fruitless search, you're technically allowed.
Yeah, I mean,
I
at the
haven't
very least, I'd
rolled
like to
yet.
remember
Should I-
this.
do you want me to
I'd like
roll
to
it?
remember where this spot is
See if-
before trudging back to camp to try and get some like lit fire, so I can try and smoke out the hole to see where it exits, if there is an exit, or try and draw anything out of said hole.
Sure. Give me a d6.
D6.
Huh.
Oh, that's a D4. Is it? No.
No, that's
yeah,
what
that's
Senju rolled.
Yeah, you
Six.
see it.
Yes, so there does appear to be another exit to this location. You see that there's a thin trail of smoke that goes up and up and up outside on the top of the hill. So again, this is like in the side of a cliff, basically. And the one that you basically start a fire in front of, it has some smoke going up above. But you can hear from inside of the hole just a faint... a rattling noise.
See, this is why I didn't stick my hand in there.
Feels very much like a rattlesnake.
I'm going to leave the fire poked up at the one end, kind of like with the burnt end, or like with some wood piled up in it, and the burnt end kind of catching towards the wood, and just wait at the other hole.
Okay, absolutely. So as you stoke up the flames and you kind of prep a one-sided fire, trying to smoke out whatever happens to be inside of this hole, as you're waiting by the other end, give me, I don't need to give you perception. There is a quick dash of movement as a snake quickly slithers out of its hole filled with smoke, and it tries to get past you. A little bit disoriented.
Can I get a, I guess roll dexterity to try and just spear it?
That would be an attack roll.
Oh, it'd be an attack roll? Okay. Hey!
What'd you roll?
18.
18? Yeah, that hits. This is a poisonous snake, but a spear is basically the perfect weapon to get rid of it.
Venomous or poisonous?
Kill yourself.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna
important
eat it. That's a
distinction.
pretty
Kinda right,
clear
Kyle.
classification.
Yeah.
It's a rattlesnake. Are rattlesnakes venomous or poisonous?
Fair enough. Venomous.
Venomous.
Damn right. So yes, but a spear is basically the perfect weapon to take this thing out. You impale it through the very top of its back, you pull it over, and then you basically stomp on its head until it's flat like a fritter. It's dead. It's not going to make a full meal by itself, but it would feed one person for half the day. So yeah, a pretty solid snake.
All right. Well.
Snake!
And who?
Snake! Snake!
Invisible. Invisible.
You can't even say.
My favorite part about that song is that it has nothing to do with like the Metal Gear like.
Oh,
series.
Yeah,
absolutely
I
not.
love it.
Nothing to
It came
do
out
with it.
6 years after Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yep.
Well,
So, dead memes aside, what about you, Roland? Roland, are we hunting?
Yeah, I'll roll that nature check, see if we,
Yes.
if we have anything.
No. Nope. Sorry, buddy.
Damn.
You cast around for several hours as Norbert actually does things back at camp, heating up the dried and or the salt-packed rations. But you really don't find anything. You find like a squirrel and you miss it. There's a couple of like rabbits that disappear into holes before you can really get to them. Dude, squirrels are a
shoot
tiny
them?
target. They have like a +10 to their AC.
Yeah, and I have a +7 to my attack roll.
Yeah.
yeah.
So you have a -3 to hit.
Made him dodge.
All right, so as you guys kind of settle down into the evening, the sun has gone down, you're all heating your food. You notice that a lot of the rations are very much like dried haddock and uncooked rice. Very much, I don't want to say that they're Asian coded, they're more like pseudo-Scandinavian in a way. So like dried herring, dried sardine, and then dried rice.
And a lot of fish and a grain.
Yeah, it's a lot of fish and grain. There's a couple of small pieces of what you assume are like winter squash or something like that that have been fire burnt to the point where they taste like blackened jerky, basically. But overall, it's not a miserable meal, and the positive side of rations is it's well over 3,000 calories. So it's like 4 fish fillets and a pound of mixed rice and vegetables
That sounds
per
delicious.
person. It's a lot of food. As you're relaxing from your repast, what? Oh yeah, we're prepping. Anybody else got any last minute things they want to say or do before we start with our long rest?
City boy can't hunt.
Who's doing turns on?
Oh, by the
taking
way,
shifts?
if you get fresh food of the mushroom or snake variety, you are just gonna have to prepare it and keep it. It only lasts for up to a day, essentially. So,
Wow.
for example, Gaz, if you
I assumed
wanted,
I just ate it like as my meal for the day.
yeah, I was gonna say if you wanted to not consume a ration, for those 2 of you who didn't get fresh food and ate earlier, do me a favor
Yeah.
and knock off a ration for each of you.
I do not think I have to use a ration because I ate shark earlier, and then I also ate, like, granted, not well cooked shark, but I ate shark, and I also ate that clam chowder before I left. I should probably.
Yeah, exactly.
Does
I
that
agree.
count as my 2 meals?
Oh,
That
yeah,
does
wait.
count as your 2 meals, yes.
All right.
So
cool.
I
Can
ate breakfast. Did I eat anything else that day?
I don't think you've eaten anything else, so you're gonna have to take a ration, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Wait,
Which
isn't
is
a
fine.
ration 2 meals?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
We had breakfast, didn't? Oh, we
None of
did.
you technically said
No.
I go and eat breakfast, so again, I'm gonna start harping on that, yes.
Yep. I take a ration.
Alright,
I'll
take
try
ration,
it.
take
And a
ration.
third of a water
Make
skin.
sure you mark them off, okay?
How many pounds of snake meat am I getting
how
from
about
like
we do
skinning
that
it?
It is
items?
1 meal, essentially. So,
One
So
meal,
how
so
many
it's-
rations do we have?
one of the 2 meals that you need to eat a day. So you can eat it right now and
So-
not have to take a ration down.
So we have 14 rations total right now.
So I take a ration, that's 1. You take a ration, that's 2. I'm assuming Senju takes a ration.
Nope, Senju could have
Eat the
eaten,
mushroom.
earlier in
remember.
the day and then also can eat his mushrooms.
Yep.
Cool, so
and
only 2.
all 4 of us take a third of a water skin each, so that leaves us with 6 2/3.
Yep.
Okay, so we'll mark that down in item tracker. So how many rations? 12
Alright,
rations?
we have 12 rations left and 6 2/3 water skins.
Perfect.
Yep.
Awesome. Generally,
how
I
much
have people
salt?
take their own water skins and keep track of them that way, but it's fine.
I don't know, I
how
think
much-
like this way it's easier for everybody to see it and everybody to like.
How much salt will it take to preserve that snake?
Yeah.
I would say mark yourself down 3 pounds of salt.
All right.
All right?
97 pounds of salt in the cart and 1.5 pounds of snake meat.
Awesome. 1.5 pounds of snake meat.
All right, cool.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. All right. So as you guys settle down for your evening's rest, who is our lookout for the night?
I will be the lookout.
Absolutely. So you're the first lookout. What about our second and third lookout?
I'll do second.
I can do third.
I guess I'll be fourth.
All right. So I only need 3. Yeah, because it's... no, 2-hour intervals. Never mind. We didn't need 4. That's fine. All right.
Yeah.
So the person who is on third watch, who is that?
Me.
Do me a favor and give me a perception, please.
Rats. No!
What did you roll?
3.
Ooh.
Yep. You don't see or hear anything until you see a shadow pass by you in the road. It's pretty large. It looks very non-human. It's kind of like a big animal of some kind.
Okay, kicking awake Roland, can I, I'm gonna ask him to if he has anything to cast light.
You're gonna wake up Roland?
I get, yeah, he's the only one with, like, actually...
Dog, I'm
Wizard
a wizard.
Oh, you're a wizard? Never mind, I'm kicking awake. I thought you were a druid. Oops.
No.
No, Senju's the druid.
Oh, okay. In that
You
case,
got 3 magic casters in this party.
Very
Genuinely.
true. In that case, I'm kicking open the half bear man, kicking awake the half bear man, and asking if he can cast light.
Huh? Ugh.
Aiden, I'm the druid.
I remember. I see. Saw
Before-
something. Big shadow.
Before you even ask about casting light, he's like, "What? What, man? My shift just ended."
Saw shadow. Big shadow. Beast. Cast light. Need see.
I can't cast light. I can make fire. Do you have dark vision?
I do not.
I do. Norbert's gonna take a look around for himself.
Give me a
Maybe
perception.
A few feet away from the camp.
Oh, there's a horse standing in the road. No rider.
Oh, well.
It's a
in
big
that
horse,
case-
like a war horse.
Oh.
Oh.
He's gonna approach it slowly and calmly, like, hands like low, trying to be not startle it immediately.
Of course.
If only I took speak with animal. Damn.
Happens.
Yeah.
All right, give me an animal handling.
All right. That's. Well. Yeah, that's a 10. All right. Well.
It gets a quick whiff of you, bear man, and shies immediately and rears up on its hind legs and pulls away from you.
Uh huh.
Goes a few feet and slows down, stops, goes towards the other side of the road, basically.
Can I do? I would like to do an animal handling to see if I can't, like, I guess, add this horse to our wagon, if possible.
Add, it's just fucking like Tarkov, just clicking and adding to your current weapon.
Well, I mean, 2 horse better than 1.
That's not how carts work, but okay.
Yeah.
It is a little
In that
bit
case-
too small to accommodate 2 horses, but I get what you mean. So you need to calm it down first, because it's clearly not friendly.
Alright, animal handle. Oh, you love to see it.
What'd you roll?
Oh, goddamn.
Damn, nice.
21?
21?
Yeah.
Indeed.
So you are able to calm this thing down. Apparently the bear smells worse than the lizard. But as you kind of go over and you hold it, it doesn't have like riding gear. It basically just has like a bridle and bit on. And as you pull on the leather strap, what's your armor class?
16.
You just feel a and a arrow blossoms from the center of your chest as somebody shoots you with a longbow.
Ouch.
I see this, right?
Oh yeah, no. You take 7 damage, and I would like everyone to roll initiative.
All right.
Alright.
Okay.
Ooh, that's going to be an 11.
You gotta,
Yikes!
you gotta start the initiative tracker.
No, I'll just keep track of it myself.
Okay.
Alright, I rolled a 15.
Where'd my character sheet go? It's like,
Alrighty. So Roland's
Damn.
going next. Roland, he is going to get a surprise round on all of you except for Norbert and Gaz. So
An arrow just launches directly in my sternum. Damn. Hate to see it.
yeah, I do hate to see it. Sentry, Norbert, and then Gaz. So Gaz is the last. So
I
it
really
goes.
thought the horse was gonna kick me there, and I was gonna. In that moment, I already decided that horse was gonna become rations.
Nope, horse is not going to become rations.
No.
You guys can place yourselves if you'd like on this map. Norbert, you need a fucking picture for your character, please.
No, that's Gaz.
Oh, sorry.
I have
Yeah.
a picture.
Do I still not have a picture for mine?
I actually have a good idea. For
You
what
do,
to-
but Norbert doesn't have one on his character. He just has one for his model. So
where
your guys' is.
where are we spawning?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll put a little. Let me get my fancy freeline artwork out. Here's the fire. See how it's a fire? It's a
No.
fire.
Oh, there we go.
yeah. Yeah,
So
I
it,
see.
it is currently dark. That fire is putting out light in about a 30-foot radius. The horse was originally here. So I will get a pog of a horse if I can find one. I don't know if I have a pog of a
Like
horse.
around here.
I don't know if I have a horse pog. We'll have to. I have a pog of Death Corps of Kriegers. I will use that.
Oh, you got a death course over. You know what? That's
Yes,
good.
I have a Death Corps of Krieg horse pog. I will use that. All right, so that's where the horse is. You guys currently cannot see where the archer is, but the arrow came from this direction. The two of you, Gaz and Norbert, are on the road.
How do I place down my picture?
So you go over here to your character, you drag it, you click and drag over onto the map. Nope.
Like that?
Not like
No.
that, buddy. You just did that
Alright, I
for
think I
everyone.
figured it out.
Huh.
Oh, you got some lizard.
All right. Did you figure it out? Here, I can do it for you, technically.
Yeah, preferably.
And all you gotta do is click and drag it
There you go.
Yeah, that's what
under
I
the
did.
characters.
All right,
Yeah, that's
I'm
what
gonna
I
do
did.
controlled
Oh,
by all
okay.
players. There we go. Save changes.
Yeah, everything of this is in range. As long as I have line of sight on it, I can shoot literally from here.
All right. So you guys are there. Gaz has been shot. You guys have not completed your long rest yet. Just letting you know.
Yep. Good thing I didn't. Oh,
So the first one up
Otherwise.
is me because I have a sneak attack round.
Yep.
2d20 plus 7 because I have advantage. This one is going to be firing at Gaz. Gaz, is your image a fucking... Is your image a goddamn
Yeah.
iguana? Or no,
No,
you're a Gila monster, right? Or something like that?
No, it's a Nile monitor, but yeah.
Nile monitor. Okay, you have a 16 AC? Okay, thank God.
Yeah.
Second one misses. Next one up, because we're skipping over Senju and Roland because you guys both get surprised. Norbert, you're up.
Alright, I might just recast Mage Armor real quick
All right.
and shift again, because I have another use of it, and, you know, we're gonna rest.
Of course. So shifting.
Yeah. Shift and Mage Armor, that takes up my action and bonus action. Let me mark that down. Still got spell slots left. And I guess with the rest, I'm just gonna start... Or, what direction was he shot from? Like, generally?
This way.
There's woodline.
Cool. 5, 10, 15. Is moving through the tree cover rough terrain or no?
Yes.
Alright, 5, 10...
Or sorry,
15,
no,
20.
no, it's not because we're not in heavy forest yet.
Alright, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that's where he's going to end, just trying to look around and find this person.
All right. Do you have an action left or no?
Nope, I used my action already.
Alrighty. Sorry.
No, it's,
Don't see anything just yet.
that's the game.
Yep. All right. After you, could I get Gaz, please?
Indeed, you can.
Gaz, what are you doing?
Are they awake yet? Is the rest of the team awake?
Yes.
Or yeah, because they're rolled initiative. Okay.
Yeah, we're surprised, but we're awake.
Yep.
All right. In that case, I'm just going to move up to Norbert in same direction.
Alrighty. Do you have an action?
There's if I don't see the people, there's not really.
+4.
You can
I
give
can
me a
activate rage.
You can also give me a perception check.
Indeed, as my action, I'd love to do another perception check. Damn, never mind.
Damn. Shit. Perception. A
Rough.
4. A 4. Incredible, my friend. Well done.
2 4s. You love to see it.
Yeah.
You do.
Peering
love
out
to
in
see
the
it.
darkness, I see jack shit.
Yeah, just
It's mighty
it
black.
peering into the darkness. Fuck all is visible whatsoever. All right. So you end your turn, or do you want to rage as well?
No, I don't see anyone. I don't want to lose. I don't want to have to I only have one. No, I have 2 casts, but either way, no.
Gotcha. Reasonable enough. All right. I will go again. Bang. All right. Norbert does a 13 hit you.
It does not.
Fuck. Okay, damn, I'm missing. That kind of sucks a lot. All right. 7. Try for... Oh, Jesus. Dash R. 1d20 plus 7. Just so I don't fuck it up. 14 doesn't hit you either?
Nope.
No, it does not.
Okay. I missed twice, and I don't have stealth. So you can see there is another dark elf standing in the wood line with a longbow.
You bitch.
Oh,
All right.
Next up is Senju.
Okay, I'm going to pass Shillelagh.
Okay. I
And,
cast Stick. What's up? What are you doing?
I'm gonna use symbiotic entity as well,
Okay.
and I'm going to.
So, Shillelagh and Symbiotic Energy, that's your turn?
Yep.
Okay, sounds good. Next up is Roland. You finally have an actual
Okay.
turn. Are you moving at
so
all?
do I
Yeah,
have
you're
a? Can I just shoot from here?
They will have cover.
Okay. How much does that decrease?
You'll be at disadvantage.
That sucks. So they're in cover right now.
Yes,
Huh, that's stupid.
that is.
I mean, they
Makes
are
sense, but-
115 feet away.
That is also why
Yeah,
you fight from the
bush.
wood line, because visual cover.
Right. I mean, I could still try and take that shot, but I do want to try and get a little bit near to those two because I can. Hold on. How close do I need to be for healing light? 60 feet. So, I want them to be within 60 feet. So, I need to move to at least there. I'll just move my full movement, so I can do 30 feet.
All right,
You could dash.
that is true.
I
You
don't
could do
feel
that
like
as well.
there's any point to that. We're just gonna kind of move like right, yeah, here. So now you two are both in my range, in sight. So if you need healing, that's good, and I can always move in further. But I'll still take a pot shot at the dark elves.
All right. Dark Elf singular. Sorry, should have made that clear.
Dark elf. Ah. All right. And that's at disadvantage.
Yep,
Does a 22 hit?
it does.
All right. Damage.
12 force.
12 force.
Very nice. Very nice. All right. Keeping track of that as we go. Thank you. Next one after you is Norbert.
All right. I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and 10 feet. Not enough for melee, sadly. So instead, I'm going to cast. I'm going to cast Magnify Gravity.
All right.
All right.
Oh.
So in 10-foot radius sphere, DM, can I get a Constitution saving throw?
Con save? 100%. 20.
Okay. Well, that'll be half damage. So,
Okay.
the air is. Oh wow. It takes half as much damage as. All right, so it's not going to be slowed at all by this.
Yeah, kind of
Roll
assumable.
2d8. All right, so 5, and down to 3 or 2.
Nice. 3.
Yeah, well, there's a
It's
spell
not
slot.
nothing.
Yeah, the air glows slightly heavier around this dark elf.
Unfortunately, it doesn't.
Yeah.
He doesn't really care.
A little bit hard to breathe, but that's about it.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. All right.
Hard to
well,
breathe because the
that's-
gravity fucked up, or because you stinky?
I just woke up.
A very fair point. It could be either.
Yeah. All right, that's about it.
All right. Norbert is done. How about Gaz, please?
Walk him down. Walk him down and fuck him.
Run them down.
Walk him down and fuck him. I'm gonna. Sorry.
fuck his shit up.
Did you rage already, Aiden?
No, I did not rage. So I'm going to. I have big teeth on this house, so I'm gonna swing it. 19, love to see it. Let's see the damage. Oh, hold on, that was the wrong roll. Sorry. Big teeth.
All right, big teeth. So what's the damage on that? Because an 18 does hit. Just letting you know. Remember to ask if it hits, but an 18 does
Oh,
hit.
sorry. Doesn't. Yeah, my bad. Is that? Did I do that right? Is that? Oh, okay. So is that 12 plus 6?
So it's a D12 plus 6, not just 12 plus 6. Did you put in a D12?
Here, hold on. Let me.
Oh, 8 plus 4.
Oh, okay. That's what the roll is. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So with big teeth, it adds what?
The big teeth is it's a 1d12 plus 4 plus 1d6.
I don't know if it's a D12. There's no D12 involved there. I don't think.
No, the weapon. Like the weapon is a 1d12 plus the 1d6 with the big teeth modifier.
It's a D12. I thought we said it was an axe.
Yeah, it was a great axe. It was a two-hander.
All right. Sure. So D12 plus D6 is 8 plus 4 and then plus 6. So you've just got it modified slightly wrong. So it's 12 plus 6, so it's 18 total.
Damn.
Yep.
All right. And for my bonus action, I have one chance to hit the Hungry Jaws bite for this. Oh my goodness.
Goddamn.
An actual
my
hit for
goodness.
Hungry Jaws. I'm shocked.
You love to see it.
Max damage. Oh, not max damage, but still good.
Not bad.
Still good damage, yeah.
You're 7. All right. So in my turn, what did I do? I did
All right, that extra 7, not bad.
not bad at all. All right, and that's where I'm ending my turn.
Yep. All right, Gaz finishes his turn. This gentleman is going to disengage. Okay. And I get an extra 5. There we go. All right. So I am going to shoot twice. Once at Norbert, once at Gaz. Gaz first. 21 hits.
Yep.
80 feet away. All right. So we just move.
14 damage to you.
Damage. Goodness.
8 of that is poison, so that drops down to 11 damage for you.
Well, run that by me. You said I'm taking 14.
You're taking
14.
you're taking 11 total, not modified
Okay.
in any way.
Not. Can we like see through this rock? Like, can we use range attacks? Like,
Yeah, you can see through it. I just picked this as a background. Don't worry about the terrain. If there's terrain, I'll mark it with an actual object.
Okay.
I assume that a 14 doesn't hit you, Norbert.
It does not.
Coolio. Then that second one misses. It just hit the first one. And we are on to Senju. At this point, by the way, the horse has fucking bucked off. So
That's fair.
Senju, you're up. This person appears to
Alright.
be running around in the
I'm
darkness.
going to move here, and that's 50. And I'm going to Misty Step another 30. So over here. That leaves 20 feet. Then I'm going to Thorn Whip.
Thorn Whip.
Yes, sir.
Awful.
And
Evil.
that is a oh,
Ooh,
25.
first good roll.
Good
25.
fucking hit pipes.
Ooh, oof.
Love to see it.
that's a
That's
25 hit. All right, and that is a 5 damage, and this elf gets pulled 10 feet closer to me.
Alrighty.
Oh.
So 10 feet closer. Boop,
I
boop.
guess either one of these.
I suppose it'll be here. Alright. Takes 10 damage, you said, or 5 damage?
5 damage, and
Okay, he's not looking great.
also, the creature now moved into 10 feet of me, so I need a Constitution saving throw.
Ah, yes, for your pain aura.
Hyper's general evil aura.
16.
Fuck. Okay, that does not hit, unfortunately. And that is my turn.
My turn.
Alright, yes, it is your turn.
All right, so we're gonna move up 30 feet. And we're gonna cast a little funny little hold person.
Real.
Good deal.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Of course. Three.
Ah.
Big three out here.
I think they're held.
Of course they are.
Yeah.
All right.
I think that is my action. I don't think I could do really much bonus action.
Yep. So he's completely immobile.
Yep.
Cool. All right. So that is Roland. Norbert. He seems to be immobile. He is now no longer in cover for certain because there's a fucking nimbus of light around his bones as he's been immobilized. So you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna try and do non-lethal.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll be able to make it. Yeah.
Yeah, how does that work with hold person?
It's still a crit, so the rules still apply.
Alright, so I beat them over the head.
Well, let me check if it's an auto crit or if you just get advantage.
Pretty sure you just get advantage.
No, they're paralyzed condition. Yeah. So
Yep.
I'm pretty sure it is just an instant crit.
Alright, I guess I'll roll damage.
Yep.
Do I even want to... No, because you can't do spell... Yep.
No, so attacks against it, yeah. So if you're doing melee, they're auto crits, as long as you hit.
Yeah.
You can miss, so did you roll to hit? You get advantage.
I have not yet.
Roll to
I
hit.
will
Roll to hit.
roll 2d20... Oh no, that's not how that works.
Yeah, it's 2d20.
No, I can
No,
just
you
press
can
my
just-
attack thing.
Yeah, that is true. You can also just do that. 17 will miss, even though he's not able to move.
Ow.
Yeah.
Whoa, this
Fuck.
guy is fucking sneaky.
Yes.
That's annoying.
Sorry. High AC.
Oh.
There is a reason why.
No, that's fair. Do anything to do with my bonus action? Goddamn, that's my entire turn, I think.
All right.
Alright, and it's my turn.
On to you,
Yep.
Gaz.
Once again, we walk him down.
We walking them down.
We walk
Yeah,
him down.
and they're paralyzed, so do big damage.
So you are very much like a literal Gila monster, giant iguana. You're poisonous if you paralyze them.
Are you
I'm not-
non-lethaling as well?
Oh no, I'm full lethaling. I'm
Yep,
trying to
I
fucking-
assumed.
I'm goring this
Okay.
dude. Ooh, 5 plus what is that? 5 plus 3? Is that how that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and then it's 16 because it's doubled because it's a crit.
Yep. You only double the rolled damage, so it would be 2
13
plus
right?
6. So it would be 8 plus 4. So it would be
That's
12.
12. I'm cracking that hoe.
Crack that hoe. All right.
Does that kill him or no? Not yet.
Total of 13? No.
Ah, rats. All right.
All right. On from Gaz down to this guy. I get to roll my wisdom save again. 14 break your save?
What is my spell save? It's against my spell save DC, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Isn't
Which
it?
that's 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your spellcasting modifier.
Shit, where is that? My proficiency bonus is 2, my spellcasting modifier is my charisma because, right? So plus
Yeah.
5,
Yeah, I believe so.
7.
That would be a 15.
That would be 15, yeah.
Oh, he doesn't make it!
All right.
I
So,
also need a Constitution saving throw from.
yeah, yep, getting it again. Could have seen that one coming, to be honest.
You get another try at this, guys. Make it fucking count.
Yeah,
All right.
every turn when they start within 10 feet of me.
That stank aura. Nope, 8. 2d6 poison damage, right?
It's 2d4.
Oh wait, this is poison. I get advantage. Sorry. Oh no, it's
It's
necrotic.
necrotic.
Never mind. Go ahead. 4. Okay.
That's 4 damage.
Yeah, he's definitely not looking good. So it is my turn. I've taken my thing to try and get back my health, or try and be able to move again. You watch him kind of grind his teeth together in deep frustration as he tries to fight against this magic. Move on to Senju. Yeah, Senju.
Alright.
Sorry, I scrolled out for some reason.
I'm going to move within melee. And I think I'm just gonna do my attack. And does a 21 hit?
It does.
All right.
Ooh.
That's a non-lethal, by the way.
Of course. 12 bludgeoning, that is enough for non-lethal. So,
Wait, isn't that also auto crit since it's a?
yeah, it doesn't matter. It still knocks him out.
Oh.
So, what are you? You're using your shillelagh, right? Narrate for me what you do with the shillelagh that hits for this horrible crit while he's unable to move.
He kind of does a stylish spin, kind of twirls his quarterstaff around, and then just like hits him right in the sternum with the end of the quarterstaff.
Ooh, the sternum breaker. All right. Ooh. So as you spin it around in your little bird hands, you take a solid thwack with the very bottom of it after tightening his ass up with several different hits to his immobile body. And as you give him a nice smack, you hear something crack that was probably important, and you watch as he just goes limp in Roland's spell.
Seeing this Roland, this guy looks like he's like completely fucking out, right?
Unconscious.
He drops the spell.
Okay, he drops to the ground.
Tie that bitch up if we have rope.
Yeah, I have. I should still have my rope, seeing as I retrieved it from my little javelin.
Tie him up. I want a fucking word with this.
Maybe I
bastard
remember to
for
roll
shooting
my
people.
extra d6 from my symbiotic entity, even though it's not necessary. Just doing it so I remember.
Okay, gotcha. Who's tying him up?
I will. I'll use my rope.
Give me a perception check.
Oh. Ah!
Yep, you tie him up. Doesn't seem to be any issue. He doesn't come back to consciousness for a couple of minutes.
Hmm.
Alright.
I mean, we're gonna loot him, right?
I mean, yes, but do we also want to question him? Ask him some questions?
Well,
I mean, while he's out, might as well take everything he owns.
unconscious.
I mean, yeah.
Gotta wait till he wakes up.
And at very
Wait,
least,
don't
we
we
should
want to
drag
loot
him
it while he's
towards the fire.
unconscious?
Yeah.
Have him down.
Yep.
Yeah, let's do
Yeah,
that while he's
let's-
unconscious.
Let's move back towards back to camp.
Alright, so you guys head back to camp. You pull him along with you. After a couple of minutes, still hasn't moved.
Can I roll a, can I roll to loot his unconscious corpse?
Absolutely. So
Yeah.
you rifle through his belongings, you check his shit and all that, and you find the following. Give me a d6 roll.
D6, absolutely.
Solid.
A 4? Yeah, so you find about a dozen arrows, a longbow. You find a set of studded ringmail armor. Or, sorry, you find a set of ringmail armor. And then in addition to the ringmail, you find 2 potions that are not currently identifiable. One of them is very small, and it is kind of silvery, like Quicksilver. The other one looks kind of like the one that you saw before, that greenish pot with the Goator symbol on it.
Okay, so a poison and something silvery.
Yep.
I guess I passed. Who here has the highest Arcana?
I got a
probably
+6.
Norbert.
You have a +6.
I am correct.
Yeah. Wait, quick question about the ring mail, right?
Yep.
That has disadvantage on stealth.
Correct.
Alright, cool.
That's a
yeah,
medium armor, right?
I never
That's
had him
heavy.
roll stealth, just to be clear.
that's fair. Oh, you don't need to roll stealth for sneak attack. Yep.
Alright. After a few more minutes, nothing happens. He hasn't seemed to have moved. He definitely would have been awake by now if he was unconscious. He's not even flexing in the thing anymore.
Want me to shake him?
No. Yes, you shake him.
Fuck, alright.
No, look. What's
I don't.
Look,
I
he's gonna
don't.
eat him.
Absolutely true, but I don't just shake him. I grab him by the ankle and just kind of drag him back and forth until he wakes up, or I get no response.
There is no response. After a few minutes, his eyes and his mouth kind of loll open. There's a faint trail of yellowish bile coming out of his mouth.
Oh,
He's
fuck.
fucking dead.
This
Yeah, he fucking
little
killed
shit.
himself, so we couldn't question him.
Oh well, if he's dead, I break out my wonderful set of my wonderful field dress kit, and I start cutting that boy up.
All right.
Whoa,
So
whoa.
as
I
every
stopped as no. For a few reasons. one, this man has just drank poison of some kind, so tainted meat and all that. Two, that's
no, it's not tainted yet. This stuff, it hasn't had
What
time
are you
to
talking
really...
about, dude?
It's
that
just,
man
if
is
you
ruling
drink a
yellow
poison
bile
orally,
weeds.
as long
That
as I
cannot
don't
be
pierce,
safe to eat.
as long as I don't pierce the stomach, the meat itself should not have been poisoned or shouldn't
And
be
also,
tainted in any way.
hold on before you
Plus,
start
it's only been
doing
a
all
couple
that,
minutes. There is no way in high hell that meat is inedible. Granted, people, but not inedible. Now, if he was, but if I'll let you continue. Why else do you stop me?
No. There is important things to go through. We can't just start cutting them up right yet. We need to take our time. We need to actually do an investigation, see what we can find. Maybe we can identify the poison, and we don't really want to be cutting into him just yet.
Thank you.
I should have said that in character, but maybe we should identify. We can maybe figure out more before we start cutting into him. We should eventually cut into him, but for different reasons. Not to eat him.
Okay. Packing. The field dress kit is still out, but it's been closed. I take a step back to let y'all investigate the spot before inevitably I have my turn.
Roland goes in to look at the yellow bile to see if he can identify anything of it, or if it's attached to anything he knows about.
All right. Give me a medicine check.
Medicine. 18.
All right. 18. This is a very strong poison. It is the equivalent of cyanide.
Damn it.
Again, connection to any known connections.
As in connections to what other things that you've seen?
Banned godly worship.
I mean, no, other than it being poison.
All right. God damn, I really wish we could have questioned him.
Generally, worshippers of the dark gods tend to not let themselves be taken alive, so it's not that surprising.
Yeah.
How did he do it while he was unconscious?
You want to take a look inside his mouth?
Cyanide molar.
Cracked tooth.
I see.
Grinding his teeth, eh?
Yep.
Oh shit.
Well,
Wait.
Yeah.
all right. What potion did you want me to check with Arcana?
The silvery one, I assume.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll take a roll.
All right, go ahead.
19.
It is a potion of invisibility.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yep, very, very solid stuff.
Well, we know who's been using these before. So,
Yes, we do. Him and his sister. And taking a closer look at it, Senju, this is definitely the twin of the person who you saw getting the shit kicked out of them.
Well, at least that ties up the loose end of that singular
True.
random
Yeah.
fucking terrorist running around.
Yep.
Seeing all this, you can
Definitely
now
see
see Roland.
We rocked his shit too.
Yeah.
See, this is why we don't knock people out and we kill them. We kill them before they get to spoil their own meat.
well, we
Damn
could
you
have.
guys.
We could have. We could have talked to them.
Yeah,
Talking
we had
necessary.
we had at least the chance, and now we don't.
Oh.
You could see Roland just visibly, just really kind of upset and kind of disgusted at this guy, especially at like the visual of the go at her symbol. It's just like you don't see him usually like this, but just like in this case, woken up in the middle of the night, he already doesn't have the highest opinion of these guys. He's just like, just fucking looks really pissed and just disgusted by this thing.
Disgusted? Yeah.
Disgusted, yes.
All right. No commentary from anyone else? Anyone else checking anything on his body? Or looking around to try and find that horse or anything?
Oh yeah, well somebody should go find that. I'm gonna say probably not Roland Lynch because he's not the most adept at animal handling, though I think he will at least go forth and check around the body more. See if there's anything on him, any notes or literally anything. Probably
Alright.
not much, but
Give me another perception, please.
okay.
Actually, no, give me investigation, specifically.
Ooh. 19.
All right, 19. Do me a favor. Roll me a
And you
d6.
finally had a good combat chat.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys crushed that. Very well done.
Ah shit.
So with a 2, you find two things that are relatively important. One, you find an actual icon of Renshurg. This one is another one of those ones that is like designed to be a necklace, except it's clearly been essentially put away in a pocket where it's not going to be readily visible. And the other thing that you find is you find a very, very small metallic impression on the guy's belt. It looks like he was carrying something a little while ago that was squeezed very tight between his hip and his belt, where it kind of came over his skin.
Alright.
It does not look like an icon of Renshurg. It looks like one of those unidentified banners that I showed you earlier. Like the one that was on that doppelganger's ring.
God damn it.
Again, it's just an impression in the leather. You don't really see anything much of it, other than, like, you can see that it's there. But, you know, if you want to, like, try and take a rubbing or an impression of it so you can have it for later.
Yeah, he does.
Alright,
I think
go ahead
he
and
would
give me a
has
sleight
at
of
least a
hand.
notebook. What? Okay. I think he would at least have a notebook or something to, like, write stuff down. I mean, he probably has, like, paper and stuff to also...
Yep,
like,
you were
write.
also given paper and pens with your basket of goods.
Oh, adorable.
Alright. So give me a sleight of hand. 18?
Yep.
Yeah, you're able to take a pretty decent impression of it. You'll be able to reference it in future, alright?
Cool.
Alright.
Does the amulet seem important at all?
Define important. I mean, yeah, it's proof that this was another cultist.
Well, we already have the impression.
Yeah, but that's a different symbol, remember.
He kind of just, like, takes it and just kind of stows it away, just, like, keeping the evidence for later.
You gonna show
Or
anyone?
do we really do we even really need this?
I was gonna say, that's kind of a
Going to
dangerous thing to just keep especially hidden
Yeah,
on you.
you maybe not. Hold on. What do we want to do with this thing? Are you just kind of holding the amulet right now, just kind of uncomfortably? Doesn't really like it.
Norbert takes out the ring with the... Oh, it's not the same symbol. That's probably the same sort of bad juju, though.
Yeah, if you want to compare the ring to the rubbing, it is the same symbol.
Well,
Well, at least without a shadow of a doubt, that like confirms that that those cultists had something to do with, not something, but like were very much directly connected to the doppelganger, or the change man.
Change man.
Yeah, the change man.
I mean, if we don't want to keep it, Jace probably knows somewhere, like, to have it as safekeeping.
Probably.
Yeah, so we'd have to keep it for that length of time,
We're gonna get there in a day or two.
I guess.
Yeah, that is true.
Anybody else want to hold it? Rolling.
I mean, we can just throw it in a bag and throw it in the corner of the whatchamacallit, the cart.
Alright, sounds like a good idea.
Keep the bad juju away from the rations.
Yeah.
Just as a
You know what?
precaution.
Want to dig a hole and just throw it in it for the night?
No, absolutely. For the night.
Roland
Yeah.
seems keen, just like, on just not keeping it around, borderline ready to just fucking destroy it.
No, I feel like we shouldn't destroy it though. At the very least, we should destroy it post visiting Jace Fearnan and showing it to him.
Yeah, it's still an artifact.
Yeah, it's still important. He at least recognizes that.
Fair enough. I mean, does anyone else have anything to do with anything they want to do with the body?
I might actually try and physically stop you from eating
I'm
it.
good.
I'm not eating it yet. I'm just prepping it.
That's not better in my eyes.
I was gonna say, are you
Or Norb's
actually...
eyes.
Are you going to cut up a human body, or a humanoid body, and devour it?
I have...
I'm almost tempted to do something to just kind of ruin it, but I don't want to
On
be too
today's
mean.
episode of someone gaining corruption for a stupid reason.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, let's not eat. Let's,
Nick,
you know
leave
what?
it up to Gaz. If Gaz wants to do that, matter of fact, actually, Gaz, wisdom save for me.
I never said I was doing it yet.
You literally did.
No.
You were stopped. You were stopped by other people.
Nat 20.
Okay, that works. If you'd like to not do it, that's up to you. But you have no. Your in character reason will have to be that, or well, that's up to you.
Oh, my in character reason. That's food right in front of me.
Okay, so you want to do it? Sure.
No, not most of it. I mean, at most I'll take a leg.
I get in front of Gaz.
All right.
No.
Why?
It's not. Right.
What mean?
You don't eat people.
It did.
I
Good
don't
hunt.
give a shit if it's dead.
Burning a corpse alive in holy fire or corruption, maybe.
I mean, it's between Gaz and Norbert right now.
If you're not hungry, no, eat it.
Gaz, I will not travel with you if you eat this body.
If you want to give him a persuasion, I'll allow it, and if you want to give him your arguments, that would probably be a solid first step.
1 second. I have to think about what I want to say, then retranslate it into broken English.
Well, you could always switch to Draconic and try and explain it to somebody else, you know?
Fair enough. Looking over at Senju, and I just ask, what is his problem? Why is he standing in front of, like, what is his purpose on doing this?
Somebody's got a
Oh,
call.
give me 1 second. Yeah,
Lol.
I'm so tempted to just burn the corpse alive. No.
It's not alive, so it wouldn't be burning it alive.
Well, burn the dead corpse. Luckily, it would probably be in holy fire.
Humans, no, don't eat. Don't eat dead humans. It's how do you say it? Bad juju.
makes sense. See point. But how?
Look, guys,
If I can't eat a dead human, how can I eat a? How am I supposed to eat an alive human?
just don't eat people.
Oh, you can't understand that unless you can speak Draconic.
Oh yeah, are you not? Are you talking in?
I'm
You're talking
speaking
in Draconic.
No,
Sorry,
because
I
Draconic.
Wait,
Sorry,
what did you say? Sorry, I missed that.
If I can't eat a dead person, how can I eat an alive person? I don't get it. If eating bad people, what? You completely misunderstanding. He's going right over his head what you mean. He cannot fathom why eating something would be bad juju. Like eating a type of something would be bad juju.
I feel like I don't think Senju entirely understands it himself why, but I don't, just don't do it. Not worth trouble.
I'll concede this time because he's clearly poisoned himself. It's likely bad meat, but I want a better I would like a better explanation next time I get the opportunity, or as soon as you get the opportunity. And hopefully, yeah, hopefully you can convey, hopefully I can convey my confusion better to the team. But switching back to common, he looks over at Norbert and says, "Fine, this time no eat, but I want reason."
It's not.
Roland, just seeing all this, kind of steps in, tries to just be persuasive and reasonable here. Look, Gaz, it's just, for many humans, especially like myself, it's generally distasteful. I don't have personally too much of a problem with it, but it's generally not good, especially in this case. They're poisoned, they're dead, they're lying in dirt. It's not good food, nor is it really ethical at this point. It's just really, if we really wanted to do anything, I'd rather just burn the body, let it go back to ash.
Waste of meat, but okay. I leave.
There's sentimentality in it.
I leave.
There's some level of respect for life, even though I think this one's life is utter trash. Fucking worship of fucking. He kind of says in another language. You don't know what it is, but he says it. It sounds just like, "God damn this bitch, I hate them."
Fair enough. I have to run downstairs for just a second, so I will.
Okay, yeah, you're all good. Just make sure you check off that you do get a long rest, so you are able to complete your LR. And you get to start off the next day. So, the next day's travel, we have our leader still and our guide, so could I get an animal handling and a perception from whoever would like to?
No, we're not doing
I
a wake
will
up.
roll perception this time.
What do you mean a wake up?
I
perception
haven't been able to
higher.
RP wake up, and there's like something I've been wanting to do with him.
Oh, okay.
I-
Then yes. In the morning, you are able to RP wake up. What would you like to do?
You just hear this man like waking up in a cold sweat. He did not get good sleep. He mostly seems like he doesn't usually get very good sleep. It's enough to do to get him the LR, to get him a good rest, but he does not look great. He just looks very shitty.
Yep, not a full rest. My man's is struggling.
Oh yeah, he's always struggling. Psychologically, he ain't doing too great.
Okay, I'm back. Anything I miss?
Yes, one of our.
Roland woke up from basically nightmares and shit. In the morning.
Yeah, he's not looking great. Kind of sweaty and miserable.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like he got rest. He is rested, but he does not feel great.
It wasn't good rest.
Yeah,
It wasn't good rest, but it was rest. It was enough to get him like, this is more flavor, but yeah.
Norb's
Fair
on the
enough.
same wavelength. He is visibly shaken.
By what? Or I guess I can ask.
He doesn't want to look at you right now.
You can still ask.
I mean, they hate me because they ain't.
You can still ask. I'm not gonna say no.
Oh yeah, you can ask either of us. I think for both of our reasons are different in this case, though.
Looking over to shit, I forgot you're Roland. Sorry.
Yep.
Looking over at Roland. No good sleep. What wrong?
Nightmares.
Mm.
Every single goddamn night.
What up?
he just kind of looks very wistfully, like, goddamn, that was fucking horrifying.
Mm.
I have a swelling down and down into that void. And he leaves it at that.
Either out of understanding or lack of understanding, or general not care, he Gaz also leaves it at that. Yeah.
He just
Looking over to Norbert, who is also very clearly not had a good night's sleep, he says, "And you?"
Let me think for a few seconds.
What are you thinking about?
I'm thinking.
In the meantime, does someone want to give me a perception and an animal handling?
I can do animal handling, or is it someone rolling both?
No,
I'm
one
gonna roll
person rolls
perception.
each.
God damn.
Damn.
Yesterday it was the horse. Today it's your eyes. Not going great for you, Senju.
Indeed.
Alright, who's doing animal handling?
I can do animal handling. I got.
Yeah, you have good animal handling. Gaz, you're
Yikes!
cart lead.
All right.
Yikes!
We're doing.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. So it's gonna take you guys an extra day to get there.
Shit.
Unfortunately. So yeah, you guys make the travel. It's relatively simple. Has our other character managed to take a second to figure out what he's gonna say yet?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. It was. I was freaked out. Just don't eat people in front of me, guys.
I understand.
Don't. Yeah.
I wait till you're not looking. But out of curiosity, why would I had to roll for corruption for eating a person? In my defense, no, this is this out of character, like just for the DM. Like, it seems like that wouldn't, unless of course, like, what is corruption? Like, how, like, I've read over what it is and like
Yes.
how you get it, but for for at least for the first couple, it seems mostly like for most of them, it seems
Yeah, negative
Role
things
play
happening to you. But the thing is,
Yeah.
for you, if you were to eat that corpse, the reaction of the people around you would be what gives you corruption. It's the understanding that what you're doing is inherently unnatural to these other people, and that they view you more negatively. So it would be a thing of pride and paranoia, like, well, they think I'm so much worse than them, they look at me like I'm a monster. All I did was do what's natural to me.
Okay.
See, that's the thing. Corruption can be variable. It's not always terrible things happening to you. Sometimes it's you do terrible things, and the reaction to it is what changes your outlook. That's why I love the corruption system so much, because it's got a lot of variability.
That's understandable. So if I were to say, find some lonesome soul separated from the group, I could butcher and consume them without any real penalty in private.
I would give you a penalty for that, for eating human flesh, but I would give you a wisdom save, as I normally do with corruption.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
There is an argument to be had there, I guess.
I mean, I don't see why I would get corruption from eating the human necessarily, seeing as there's nothing inherently, at least in my in that soul scenario where it's just me and that one victim. I'm gonna be honest.
You understand what a humanoid is. You understand that this is a creature with higher order thinking skills. You're not an animal, and neither is what you're eating.
Well, yeah, I know that. They're
dead, right?
Yeah, and once something is dead, it is food. By Lizardman standards, there is no moral compass of what's bad to eat.
By Lizardman standards, you are engulfed within a different society now, and you've at least got some understanding that that is morally wrong. It also has nothing to do with morality. For you, it's just straight up eating another living being that was intelligent, that you knew was intelligent. At that point, I would be giving you corruption for committing murder out of the need of eating.
Well, that's it. You're committing.
He just said, if I go into some area and grab an erstwhile person to devour, I'm like, no, you're going to get corruption for eating a motherfucker.
If they're already dead, then I'd say there's...
If you find a random human corpse and devour it, and that is how you understand it, then yes, I will just make you probably get poisoned for, eating a rotting body, but there's a reason why you don't eat other humanoids, apart from just Kuru. It's also, usually ethical and moral taboos, but Kuru is also just a primary concern.
I has prion disease.
Yeah, exactly. I has prion disease.
Yeah.
So apart from prion and the CFJ disease, any questions before we mark down our rations and I head you all over to the Dagger Lad?
I do not.
Also, I forgot to do my big reveal with this. God damn it.
Oopsies.
Bring to front. This is what he looks like.
Hooray!
It's the other two, or the other twin.
Wait, where is he? I missed it.
No, it's fine. I had him set up here. He's part of the two.
Oh, that's the guy. There he is.
And then the weird-ass brother.
Yeah,
we killed him.
That is the weird-ass brother.
Luxurious hair.
No, the fucking skinwalker.
Yeah, the doppelganger. Yeah.
The
The creature.
Cool.
All right.
Critura.
Yeah, Critura. All right, so mark your guys off for another 2 rations each, and basically finish 1 water skin each. Remember to mark down the water skin is empty. Don't just get rid of it, because you can refill it.
Yeah.
You can also refill it with various other types of liquid.
Alright, yeah, then we'll just do... Actually, yeah, we'll just do 2 water skins per person. Everybody just write down your sheet.
Can I forage for
Makes it
mushrooms
easier,
for those days?
You can forage if you'd like to. It would be a nature again.
Alright, 2 water skins per person.
With advantage?
Yes, because it's mushrooms, I assume, right?
Yes. 16 for the first day. 7 for the second day.
The 16 will get you half a meal, so you can forego 1 of the rations.
Alright, cool.
Okay.
Alright. Anybody else got something to do in the meantime?
It's how many water skins do we get?
8 total, 2 apiece, and you all have to use at least 1.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright? Coolio.
So how many rations out of the power are we using right now?
It was 2 apiece per day, or 1 apiece per day, minus 1 for Piper.
Let me do... Can I want to do another...
it would be 8, so it's 7.
So we each drank a water skin?
Yes. But remember to keep the water skin and just mark it as empty, because it can be refilled.
Well, no, I have 2 item names, water skin and water skin empty.
Good.
Right. Can I just
keep
do...
track of it that way?
May I do another nature check to see if I can't find any medicinal or useful plants?
Go ahead, do it twice.
Ooh.
Ooh. I'm going to combine those into the same one. All right. So on the last day, as you're overlooking Daggerlot itself coming to the top of the hill above the city, you stumble in your wanderings and walking off the path. You stumble across a large bramble of what isn't berries, but what looks like some sort of nuts or some sort of kind of herb, but it's on like a very prickly bush. And even the fruit that comes from it also seems to be prickly.
Okay. I'm assuming I know what this plant is?
You do, with a natural 20 you do. These are workers' nettles. They are not perfectly in bloom just yet. It is not the correct time of year for them, but they are these little spiny nut things. They are exactly the same thing that is inside of that decanter that was given to Roland. You have only seen them in the wild, and now you make the connection. You get a pretty good idea what that jar might be good for. This stuff is basically a pick-me-up. It is workers' nettles from the drug sheet, and it essentially gives you a free action on your turn.
Oh shit, that's awesome.
Yeah, it is a pretty useful drug.
Okay. Thank
even
you,
though they're
thank you, Lindsay. You are the best.
The tincture does something slightly different, but you would know that it has something to do with giving you extra actions.
Okay.
So
even though they're not in season-
specifically, I'm looking up what workers' nettles is for you. A small burr-like seed pod with sharp spines gives you an extra action on your next turn, but each dose you take gives you 2d4 damage.
Okay. And I'm assuming that even though they're not in bloom, they'd still have this effect if I collect them.
Yep.
All right, cool. I'd like to collect as many as I can, I suppose.
All right, absolutely. So give me a sleight of hand.
Okay.
11? Okay, so with that, give me a... no, you're just going to get one. You get one of the bigger bulbs to pop off for you. They're filled with like a yellowy, kind of perfume-ish pollen that gets on your hands as you try and pull it off.
Okay. Wunderbar.
It doesn't
Love to
smell
see it.
incredible, but it's also not that bad either. Kind of just woodsy and rotten earth-like.
Well, I mean, I'm not keeping it around because it's potpourri, you know? But I guess that's all I'd like to do, so we can get going as long as no one else does anything.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyone else got something?
I already did mine.
I might try hunting.
Go ahead.
All right.
I can't really think of anything. I mean, I could attempt hunting, I guess.
You could.
What skill check would that be with?
For hunting, that is nature.
Okay.
Hold on. Oh shit, never mind.
That's a 19.
Cool. Mark yourself down another, or mark an extra ration from your food,
Oh,
I guess
alright.
might as well.
or give yourself a
Yeah, we'll
ration
do
back. I
nature.
suppose.
Yeah, we could do nature to figure it out, or to see if we find anything.
Yeah, to hunt for sure.
That's just... Oh,
Ooh,
Black 20.
You may also mark yourself down a one of those whatever it was, like 8 or like 7 or so.
Basically, I get a meal. for the
Yeah,
day.
Wait,
basically.
So who actually needs a meal today?
No, we have 2 days, so you guys use 5 total.
All right. So we're down from 12 to 7.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
total. That's pretty good. It's good to save
Split
those.
those right.
They're pretty expensive.
Mhm.
All right.
I'll try and barter for some when we get back. I'll start actually persuading, intimidating, and deceiving.
Yeah, of course. So, I'm going to read the description for Daggerlad, and then I'm going to take another 5-minute break. And that is... How many hours? Jesus. That is 3 hours in?
Yep, we're at 11.
Nice. And then we'll take a short one so I can describe it to you. So, the town of Daggerlad was much like Old Cuesta, a fishing village grown happy and comfortable along the southern coast of the Vice Sea. But those days of farmers and fishers are long gone. Refugees and international pressures have turned Daggerlad into an outward-facing, bustling, if antiquated metropolis. On the one hand, the International District and the famous Gold Street are the envy of even old, venerable cities like Island and Foray Port. While only a few dozen meters away, the old-style Grand Drain carries the entire city's sewage directly into the ocean. Separated from the filth, the hustle, and the bustle, the quaint communities of Old Town and Ormstead, along with the large Mott and Bailey Castle, which Lord Vertes cloisters him and his nobles within, is on the high hill of Nobles Row. Nobles Row is a private community for most of the highest and most wealthy nobles in the cities, along with their foreign guests. Overall, Daggerlad gives the impression of a place constantly in flux, not held together by either the rigorous bureaucracy of Cuesta, yet also not in the rigid iron grasp of old and ancient Foray Port. The population stands somewhere around 30,000 at present, and I will pause myself there. I'll give you guys another 5 or so minutes, take a break, do whatever you need to do. I'll be right back.
All right.
I'll be back.
Nice.
You think I'd
Yeah,
only
I gotta-
get corruption from eating a person if I murder them?
I feel like that's kind of reasonable.
Well,
I guess it
in that
depends on-
case, if it's a self-defense scenario,
Yo, Luke.
I don't think he's here.
I think he's
It's
out.
fine. I'll just ask after the session. It's fine.
Yeah, I think here's
Yeah,
my
question.
thought on it. I mean, I think it probably just depends on societal norms.
Shit, if we're out
overall.
in the woods and some bandits attack us, ooh, we getting some salted long pork. Is all I'm saying.
Jeez. I mean, I don't think it's generally a good idea to eat people just generally, but like,
Probably
I don't-
not.
like morally, I feel like there is definitely a discussion at least to be had. I'm not going to immediately say it's right or wrong. It's just more
Debating
little
the
more
morality of
complicated, you know?
cannibalism here, even though it's not cannibalism. In my
It's
mind,
not,
it ain't
I
nothing
guess.
different than hunting a boar. One
Well,
that could
I
say
mean-
talk.
Yeah, I mean, Senju.
I mean, technically, with talk with
Doesn't it?
animals, you can talk with animals. So is eating a boar that you've talked
Yeah,
to?
see, this is what I'm
It's
saying.
there is gray.
Would a druid that eats a piece of pork, would they get in a corruption then? No, because they understand that they are above them in the food chain, and they are meant to be, and the pig is meant to be eaten.
I'd
Now,
argue
in
it
my
depends on
opinion-
how a person looks at it.
True that.
And
true that.
also, it could also just be generally how would one view this action? Because I could definitely see somebody looking at like somebody eating another person and just be like, "Ugh! Oh, that's horrible."
yeah, obviously.
I mean, like think about like cannibalism and Fallout. Like generally, that's gonna earn you either negative reputation with people, or it's going to make people really not like you, and you'll lose karma. Generally.
Very fair.
Alrighty, I return. What questions do we have for me?
Luke,
Yes.
question. Could I, like, if I, during, like, exploration or, like, travel sections like that,
All right, I'm back.
if I wanted to forage for, like, mushrooms, but not to use as rations, but, like, to use for, like, my halo spores,
Sure, I would absolutely allow that.
would that give, like, some kind of bonus, or would it depend on the type of mushroom?
Define bonus, what do you mean?
Would that affect would that have a mechanical effect on halo spores in any way?
Probably not unless it was some very potent shit.
Okay.
Alright. So, if we are finished up with that, where would we like to head in the city? We have been told that Saints Row, Nobles Row, is the place where Jace's current abode is, and that's where you've been told to report to. You are a tiny bit late, but I am not going to stop you from walking around the city either.
I have no
Where
interest in walking around the city quite yet. I just like to talk to Jace.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think it's probably good. Check in,
Respect.
give him an update, and then we walk around the city and tell him like, "Hey, hard road. Give us like at least a good bit of time to like decompress and figure out what we're doing next." All right.
Yeah, of course. So, as you guys head into the city, it's pretty obvious to tell which one is Jace's house, even though you have, like, the details on what you should be looking for. It's the giant 3-level, completely painted green building. I have used Stalin's dacha as a reference, because it's accurate. The main thing that you would notice about kind of the Nobles Row area of Cuesta, for reference, it's this area here. There is a Mott and Bailey Castle, and then the outer part of the Bailey is essentially Lord's Row, where these noble houses are. A lot of them are, like, fancy, ostentatious as hell, outwardly showy. A lot of them have, like, gold filigree. A lot of them have foreign stuff from different areas. You even see one that has, like, dragon scales over the door. So, like, very, very bougie. You would also imagine that quite a few people in these houses are likely senators too. Cuesta, so you might have been, around where the area where they worked. But Jace's is the only one that is quintessentially both not all that showy and also just completely painted dark green. Like, it is pine green all the way through. It has a slight outer courtyard with a set of gates that are left open, but the interior is very quiet, very lush. There's a lot of greenery built into the interior courtyard, but head up to the big old front door, knock on it.
Yeah.
Alright, so as you guys head up and you knock on the door, it's opened, and you can see a woman there in what you would describe as, like, very, very heavy robes, like overly heavy, like wearing something that's essentially winter clothing in the middle of, like, late spring. Has her face completely covered, multiple layers of cloth robes and, like, a heavy throw over the whole thing. Looks at the rest of you and gestures with, like, a little hand that you can see is covered in a heavy black glove. this way, and gestures you all inside, and points to a sitting room on the right side of the building and says, "In there, if you please. He'll be with you in a moment."
All right. We head in.
Yeah. It is a sitting room, but, like, at the same time, it is clearly covering about a quarter of the lower floor. It's got rows and rows and rows of bookshelves. It's got even one of those fancy library ladders that are designed to roll around the bookshelf layers. There are several different large armchairs and tables. There's also what you would pretty, like, generously describe as a gaming table. It's got kind of a recessed lip and several high chairs around it. You assume that it could be used either for gambling, like poker, baccarat, etc., but it could also probably be used for a sand table or for laying out of charts or maps. Like, it's kind of a multi-purpose spot, kind of the thing that any D&D group would kill for, if you know what I'm talking about.
A gambling table.
I do know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's very similar to a
someday.
gambling table.
Maybe someday we can all join at a table like that. Oh, the dream.
One can dream.
Oh, the dream.
One can dream, exactly.
Yes. So, as you guys go in and find your seat, anyone taking a look around before, or are we just waiting?
Norbert's
I'd
gonna
say
poke
Roland
around the
takes a look.
bookshelves.
Yeah.
Roland does the
I'm
same.
going down to Florida. I could be in Georgia
I would love for you to visit.
for that session in 2 weeks.
Hell yeah. I don't know where you'd be, but yeah, I'm cool with that. Hell, take you out on the time, why not? So, as you guys are looking, I assume around at the books, or there are a few, like, curios and oddities on the shelves. Norbert, Roland?
Oh,
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Yeah, what are you looking for?
Just looking around, just seeing what catches my eye, not really
Yeah.
looking for anything specific.
A lot
Ditto.
of a lot of this stuff in here is encyclopedias, which is like the lowest form of book essentially to you guys. It is beyond your interest unless you were looking up something really specific, like types of potions or potion ingredients or magical items, a list and history, or like components for enchanting items. It's a lot of magic paraphernalia. Of some of it is way beyond your head, others of it is like straight up elementary, like baby's first health potion basically.
Oh, yeah.
It's definitely not the good stuff. All the books in here you assume could probably be gotten just by essentially buying out a couple libraries worth of cheaper books and then screening it for anything that has to do with magic.
Huh.
As you're looking around, could you do me a favor and roll me a perception, Roland?
Yeah, sure. Let's see. I hope this is a hilarious roll. Oh, come on.
12 is very unfortunate. There's a
No,
couple-
I wanted a nat 1 or a nat 20.
I know. Those are always better. I should have had you roll the d6. Either way.
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah, you want to roll the d6? Fuck it.
You know what? Yeah, let's
more
roll the D6,
determinist.
fuck it.
Don't roll a 3 or a
Let's
4.
go.
Don't roll a 3 or a 4. Because those are also just as little determinism as 12 is for a d20.
Roll a d2.
Look.
No, roll a d6.
We're
Oh.
rolling a d6.
1.
Yeah,
Yo, love to
yeah,
see
there
it.
we go.
That's funny.
Yeah, you find a genuinely strange object. It is a wooden egg on an egg cup. It looks completely out of place. Like, this is something that you'd have in a child's play set for, like, breakfast. It looks carved out of some very dark wood. It doesn't seem all that abnormal. It also is covered in dust, so it's been there for a while.
This is fucking weird. This is a very weird thing to find.
It is.
Can I take like a closer look at it? Like, is there anything more here? Or is it just like a weird thing in just like an odd place?
You gonna touch it?
No. I'm just
A very
kinda
ominous
force into
question,
it
dude.
And just kind of look at it.
You
like,
looking touchable? Looking touchable?
I don't know about touching it. I mean, there's a bunch of magic shit in here. There's like, this is like his stuff. Like,
Yeah, but it's
I'm not
clearly on
touching it.
display. It's not like hidden away in a vault some fucking
Just
where.
because something is on display doesn't mean touch.
Yeah, fair
Yeah,
enough.
classic museum rules. Look, don't touch.
Like literally, it's classic museum rules, and it's like classic miniature rules. Ask before you start grabbing. You know.
Of course. Yeah, so you don't shove your fucking hands in and try and grab the bitch. But what you do manage is you take a look at it, and as you turn it around, you feel oddly repulsed by this object. It feels, and especially as you take a closer look at it, it makes you feel a little bit ill, like sick, like vertigo.
Oof.
Like it's just a little bit of mild nausea as Jace comes into the room.
Yeah, he just kind of steps back from it, like, I don't like that thing.
Yeah. Jace sees that you're looking at it and says, "Oh, hi, yes, good to have you, good to see you. What have you found there?"
I don't know what this is, but it doesn't make me feel too great, I think.
Yes, well, not everything that I collect is up to scratch as far as usefulness goes. That stuff which is not too powerful or useful gets left out in the front of house. He comes over, takes a look at it, and nods his head appreciatively. Ah, okay, I remember what this was. This was seized goods from a crime scene a few, maybe a couple of years ago.
Alright.
I don't remember the chap's name, but well, very unhealthy gentleman who dabbled in dark sorceries and all that good stuff that I like to look into. And on occasion, the crazy ones have some of the best stuff, and nobody wants to buy a murderer's goods, right? And somebody's got to get rid of it. He kind of taps the egg real quick with his finger and goes, "Yes, it is an unsightly bauble, I'm sure."
Fair enough. He kind of looks over and also is like, wait, why aren't you feeling dizzy? Is it just affect only certain people?
What? Dizzy?
No nausea, no...
No. He looks at you like, are you feeling nauseous?
He's just like, he just kind of looks back at the fucking orb or whatever, back at Jason's like, I'm extremely confused. What the hell is this thing and what is it doing to me? How does this, what is this thing? Like, I think he'll just, what does this do? Do you know?
It's a wooden egg, some sort of curio, I'm sure. I don't think it does anything.
Roland just looks very confused, and he's just like, alright then, and just kind of steps away from it, just like, wary of like, what the hell's going on here.
Alright, so, with, I suppose with that, let's have a moment, have a seat. I would like to bring you all up to date. There has been a couple of important happenstances since last we spoke, or at least over the last couple of days I've had a moment to catch my breath and discuss things that aren't matters of state and close to home, so to speak. He gestures with a hand towards a couple of big old cushy armchairs in the side of the room. I swear, every time you go into that voice, I just cannot hear shit. I just hear, ah!
Yeah, I think what is it called?
Yeah, Discord just refuses to pick your ass up.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, Discord does not like it at all.
No, that's why I said you may want to adjust the voice so that it's less just instantaneous and peaky, because that's what it's thinking, that the mic is fucking dying. That's
Probably, yeah.
Congratulations, you are peak. You are peak, but you're also peaking. So, as you guys head over and take a seat, he takes a few moments to settle himself and says, "So, I see you've met your compatriot. She's the one who let you in. I'm sure you'll get another opportunity to speak to her."
Means I can see far away, farsighted. No, I'm farsighted.
What?
Oh shit! Sorry, my bad.
Motherfucker wasn't muted talking about his eyes and shit.
My fault, OG.
Your fault, OG. Aight. So, primary. There have been more of the similar problems that Cuesta had here in Dagolad. Specifically, missing persons, and in very specific numbers and areas. Young people, mid-20s and late teens and such, gone overnight. Essentially just missing, some coming back and then going again, others just coming into town or leaving their homes and not being seen. Now, this has not been for as long, only a week or two, but it started to get people on edge because it's been much more quick than it was in Cuesta. We're not talking about a couple of murders that could be passed off in a city of 50,000 people. After all, this is a much smaller city, and these seem to be happening very quickly. So far, and he pulls out a sheet of paper, we are looking at over 90 missing persons cases within the last 7 days.
Oh, that's alarming.
Jesus.
Oh.
Again, all mid to late teens and 20s. Younger people, again, going missing. Considering what you all discovered about the dead people in the sewers, lucky we are that Dagolad has an open drain instead of enclosed sewers. So that can't be the issue. But I think that is a primary thing that I would like you all to try and look into. I do have some concerns for myself, but we'll see about that in the meantime. Now, these troubles are a primary issue, but I've also been looking into these cults that we've seen, the Goeta and the Renshug cultists. Both of them, as far as I can tell, never work together. So even the faint idea that they might be working in concert is a severe problem and should probably be tied to whatever bigger issues come up. He kind of sees the expressions on the faces of like, hey, we have something to share, and he pauses for a second.
Yeah, Roland will speak up.
Oh,
Yeah,
Third one.
Another
We
one?
got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got it.
We got him.
Rolling at this is
Thank you, Ronald
kinda
Birdman.
Takes out the, grabs the Renshurg amulet and is like, we have proof that one of them attacked us on the road up here.
I assume that they are deceased.
Yeah.
Quite certainly. Poison.
Well, at least
We didn't
that's...
get a chance to question them.
I kind of expected that. The other one apparently didn't talk very much.
Yes.
Also attempted a similar self-poisoning, but failed. Thanks to the Castellans' hard work. Wonderful job. Apart from that, which, to be entirely honest, I was expecting a third to turn up at some point, considering what Senju told us about the interrogation and what I learned about it later. But if a similar... Huh?
Senju like flutters his wings because he feels important.
Yes, very puffed up bird. Considering what has been going on here, and considering the missing people, and also considering that you all have been under my contract and now have been directly attacked, I do not feel safe heading to Cuesta anymore, and I will be remaining here where I can be assured of any concerns. Lady Vess has been quite effective at ensuring... Fuck off. Lady Vess has been quite effective at keeping me secure.
Fuck you, I'm right.
I know. Shut up. Quite effective at keeping myself and my person secure within the manse. So, I will offer you this place as a base of operations for the moment, and I will offer you a monetary reward, in short, if you can put an end to these disappearances, or if you can find who's responsible. As I mentioned, expect there to be more of these cultists. Expect them to be very much armed and dangerous, and do not go about in Dagorlad with as much security as you did in Cuesta. There are foreigners here, many of them, not all of them friendly, and some of them possibly suspect. Human trafficking is not something that we've never had coming out of the city, and it may account for some of these missing people. Some of those foreigners are armed, some of them are mercenaries. We can't trust everyone we meet. Understood?
Understood.
Good. Now, I have some more research that I've had to do. Very specifically, I don't suppose any of you have ever heard of the phrase, soul cage before, have you?
No.
Does...
Anyone who has Arconic trained can do a roll.
Alright.
Alright.
Yeah, that's an 8.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume maybe...
Roland, do you have Arcana?
I don't have a train, no.
Okay. He kind of shakes his head and goes, I assumed it would go over the heads of most. It is a concerning prospect, but one that I think I'll explain once I get a little bit better grasp of why exactly these cultists might be looking for something like that. Now, I have no evidence that they're doing something as dangerous as instigating war, but I can tell you that our northern neighbors, the Izin Dragon City, has been disturbed by certain activities that might be linked to these cultists as well. Specifically, a few days ago, they began an impromptu blockade of some of the Western Alliance ports. He pulls a very, that's going to be an issue for future face, and he says, if any of you know of your history, I assume you know why a naval blockade of the Western Alliance is not great from these draconic folk. It would not be the first war fought over trade imbalance between the Alliance and Izin, and the concern is that these individuals might be trying to intentionally cause a flame of tension. I will give you more information as it comes into me, but at the moment, the blockade was the last information I had from the forum. Does anyone not get the significance of that?
Yeah,
Wait, hold
obviously.
on.
That shit goes way over my head.
Okay, let me be clear. I've referenced it a couple of times, but Izin, this city up here on the map...
Oh, I know, in character, why that's, problematic, but Gaz hearing that there's a trade blockade.
Oh, got you. Okay, but you know out of character why.
Yeah, I know out of character why a trade blockade, an impromptu trade blockade between two like
Rival powers. Yeah.
Yeah, rival powers.
yeah.
That also have a long history of like having fought each other. Like the major war that drew the Western Alliance together was fighting the Dragon City.
Mm-hmm. No, out of character, I know. In character, no, I don't know what the fuck boat is.
I don't know what a boat is. All right, reasonable enough.
You've seen them before.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah, he's just being funny. All right, so any questions for Jace, or are we setting loose, or are we checking out the mansion, or talking to anybody?
There is actually one thing I kind of want to do. I just want to grab any party member who is like, just willing to follow me.
Do it in character. Stop just saying I grab a party member.
I just once Jace kind of leaves, because I'm assuming he's kind of going off to do his own thing, right?
Well, he's hanging around for a bit, essentially smoking in the room and seeing if anybody has questions for him, but if he's not, he's probably going to head back to his study.
Yeah, Roland doesn't really have any other questions for him.
All right, sounds good.
Gaz does.
All right, Gaz.
Going up to, how tall is Jace, out of curiosity? Like, I want to...
Yeah, a little bit under 5'7".
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit, he's shorter than me.
A smaller lizard, I see. Going up to him, I'm off rip. I'm speaking Draconic. I'm not even expecting him. Like, he was speaking Common earlier, but I'm assuming he knows Draconic, given the fact he's a dragon man. You know?
Yeah.
What do
I didn't hear you cut out.
Sorry. Going up to him, he's like, "Wow, this is incredible. I haven't met this many lizard folk around. I did not expect to see this many lizard folk around. And it's a pleasure to finally get to talk to you in native tongue."
Yeah, he nods slowly and says, "Mild correction. I am a dragonborn, not a lizard man, though I would understand with the green scales how you might make that mistake. There is a fairly significant difference."
Oh, dragonborn. So you can shoot. So you can breathe flame, can't you?
Specifically, it's poison.
Oh, I'm suppose it's different depending on the color then.
Very much so, yes.
Well, it's great that I have someone I can speak to in native tongue, and I don't have to have a mild aneurysm trying to converse in common.
Draconic is, yes, much, much easier to converse in for most of our species. I would ask, though, if you are going to head around in town, just keep the Chaucer pin on. It took me several years to be accepted in this city and not just treated as a foreigner, and believe me, they don't treat foreigners all that well, especially in Old Town. But if you're going to be traveling around, just keep the Chaucer pin out. Not only does it make you look better in the eyes of most people, it also allows you to let them know who your patron is, and being from Dagolad, it actually gives you a much better, better standing with most people. Local nobility are actually quite prized in Dagolad.
Huh. Well, thank you for the little tip. Definitely be putting it to use in any way I can. But I know what you mean about humans at the very least being slightly confusing. I've had a bit of a struggle myself trying to acclimate.
Well, there's always processes to it. If you would like, I do have a couple of books here in Draconic, sort of a adventurer's guide to. It might help you deal with it. It's for Dragonborn Society, but I imagine it might help you a little bit.
Oh, if it's in Draconic, then I can actually read something? My god, that'd be amazing.
Yes, it is in Draconic.
Yes, if you could lend those for me for at least the evening, that'd be wonderful.
Take it. It's not the only one I have. And he reaches over to grab like a short tome, essentially like a large pamphlet from one of the wall bookshelves. And tosses it over to you. It pretty much does say dragon on. It just says dragon on the town, and has a picture of a dragonborn in traditional dragonborn dress, which is like no shirt, very fancy jewelry and gold, a crown, and then like the equivalent of big old poofy pants, and people pointing and laughing at him.
Laugh at the motherfucker with swag.
With swag, he says.
Yeah, that sounds hard as hell. That's the type of shit I wear in public.
Yeah.
No shirt, gold crown, hella jewelry, and puffy ass pants. Yeah, I'm walking on like an MC Hammer.
Yeah, basically MC Hammer pants.
Anything? Flipping through this book. Well, I guess I'm gonna just put it in my pack for now. I'll read it when I have a slightly more time. But thank you, Jace. It's nice to be able to speak in my native tongue to someone who is also fluent as well.
Of course, my pleasure. I will say that, Dragonborn, lizard men, in general, they're getting better and better in the area, so it's good to have people in the Chaucers now who are of the correct tenor and not going to give a bad name to the entire group.
Yes, I met another lizard folk Chaucer not long ago when in Cuesta. Good folk. It's nice seeing my people around, even outside the wilderness or outside the puddles.
Yes, and there are a couple of Dragonborns as well, I know that, but that's, that's another problem. We'll see about whether or not they're still loyal to their original homeland, or whether they are going to stick with their creed. I certainly do hope that they remain loyal, but, they're not my concern. I only have you all, and I don't think I need to have any concerns about your loyalty to, to a country and a people who would gladly see you rot away in the slave pits for the rest of your life.
Oh, of course not. My loyalty resides only with, I suppose, the group I'm currently resided with.
Yes, of course, and the Western Alliance as a whole, but yeah.
Oh, indeed.
Alright, was there anything else, or...?
No more questions. I'm just kind of waiting for him to leave.
Okay. You just fucking mad dog him, like, leave. Alright, sure, he heads out.
No, he's not saying leave or anything. He's just kind of just waiting around, just, patiently. He's being patient.
Alright, he leaves. What are you doing?
Alright. He kind of looks to, like, his other party members. Norbert.
He's kind of been starstruck this whole time by the sheer scale of this, what he'd call full library.
Yeah, he
for once it actually is.
Asked, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
He asked, Norbert, could you follow me? I need to check something.
Yes.
He goes over to the weird wooden egg thing that made him feel like shit. And he leads Norbert over there.
You're getting your metal detector, I say.
Hold on. Let's see. Okay, so he's like, Norbert, could you stand near that thing and tell me if you feel anything?
Okay, I do so.
You feel nothing.
It's
a wooden egg on a wooden egg cup.
Norb looks back to Roland and back to the egg, and then raises a claw and kind of pokes it.
Nothing happens.
Out of,
it's a wooden egg.
Confusion.
Yeah, Roland looks like he's like standing a few paces back from it. He's standing right at the precipice of where he would start feeling some nausea.
Norbert shakes his head to the negative.
Roland kind of just eyes it, and it's like, what? What is it detecting? Oh. It singled me out for some reason out of at least 2 possible people.
Are you carrying anything that's like, I don't know, tuned to?
You don't even know what he's talking about because he didn't say anything out loud.
I specifically did point at the egg and say.
Well, yes, but you didn't say it made me sick. Like you just said, stand next to it.
Yeah, then never mind.
But he's asked you at least at first, like, have you felt anything?
No. Should I?
Okay. He kind of just he calls Norbert over just to so he doesn't have to go too near it. I think it singled me out for some reason, and I don't fully know why. I have theories, but it's something that separates me from other people. I could try with Senju and Gaz, but I have a feeling it's going to be same for them.
Singles me out from other people. I'm special.
This isn't the good kind of special. It's like...
Of course it's the good kind of special.
he explains to Norbert that, whenever I go near it, I get this sensation of dizziness and nausea.
Oh. That's unusual.
I think Jace
Norbert's
said...
gonna look over it for himself.
Yeah.
Kind of give it a good old inspection, because, he doesn't have any reason to believe this should be magical to even begin with, so he's just gonna, I guess, do investigation. If he can.
Alright, investigation, go ahead.
Oh, that's an 11.
Ah, damn.
It is a wooden egg in a wooden egg cup.
All right. Norbert.
Where is Senju in the proximity? Am I just watching this?
Yeah, I assume.
Yeah, you probably have seen. Yeah, you could probably see this.
Norbert's gonna kind of just shrug to Roland and walk off to look somewhere else.
Huh. Roland just kind of standing there, kind of puzzled, but like you get the feeling that maybe he knows something that maybe what's singling him out. But he is definitely not ready to say.
Okay.
I do think he will. Senju, are you like looking obviously at this?
Yeah.
I think-
Sanju, you feel nothing. It's an egg
Hang
cup
on,
with a little egg, with a
I'm
wooden
watching
egg.
them with this wooden egg.
Yep. It's made out of some sort of dark wood. Nobody's touched it yet.
No, didn't Norbert touch it?
Yeah, I poked it.
Oh, yeah, it didn't seem to do anything.
Roland will. He calls Senju over. It's like, keep an eye on me while I do this.
Okay.
Roland goes over and touches it.
Okay. So that momentary burst of nausea that you feel upon getting close to it occurs, and then the moment that you touch it, it disappears. And it doesn't
What
come
the
back.
fuck? Wait.
As you touch it, it disappears. That feeling of nausea, that sense that you feel kind of vertigo and sickly, just gone. You feel normal again. The egg doesn't seem to change at all.
The fuck?
Such is the will of Nagash. Who are we to argue?
Touching it makes me not feel like touching it stops it.
Doesn't seem to start again. So
When I take my hand off, does the feeling keep going?
nope, it stops. It does. You do not feel nauseous anymore. Even when you take your hand off of it. Even if you touch it again.
He kind of grabs it and also takes a look and sees if there's any sort of like importance to it that maybe he can glean with his background.
Yeah, so you spin it around a couple of times. There's nothing from your background other than just it's an egg that you would notice until you turn it all the way around to the back. And there's a little burl on the back, you know, where a branch used to be part of the original tree. Like a little gnarled knot.
Yeah.
Looks really odd to you. Like, very odd.
In what shape is it?
An eye, it looks like.
Can he
But it's just a knot in the wood, as far as you can tell.
just a knot in the wood?
Yeah, just kind of looks
Nothing.
eye-like. I mean, any knot in the wood would probably look something like an eye.
Looks like an eye.
Yeah.
Has it been detect magic already?
No.
Yeah. He
No.
looks over at Senju and asks, "Could you detect magic?"
Everybody's checking it.
I cast detect magic.
Absolutely. So you cast Detect Magic, you look at this little bauble, at first you're like, that is not magical. And you keep looking at it and you're like, yeah, that's not magical. Look at it for a couple more seconds, you're like, that's probably not magical. Probably. You're getting the very faintest, like, deep light, as if something were shining out. Think of like a flashlight shining out from underneath a thick blanket.
Is there a seam or like something that looks like,
None. There's no seam on this.
except for just the knurl?
Yep, the little gnarl that looks like an eye.
Dare we crack open the egg?
I don't want to.
I mean, it's not our egg to crack.
That
It
is
isn't
true.
our egg to crack. Exactly.
I say, fuck it, leave the egg where it is. This knowledge has been cured. Clearly, it was just a momentary burst of insanity. We do not have to worry about it.
Momentary
Agreed.
burst of insanity, of course.
It happens to the best of us, and I feel as if Roland is far more susceptible to them than some others.
I mean, yeah, that's not inaccurate.
Exactly. Exactly.
So it's not magical. Does it seem to hold any religious significance?
Not that you can tell. Certainly not of any of the religions that you know of.
Okay.
Again, other than, like, its very nature, if you consider that
Have you
religious.
tried asking him about it?
Yeah, he said it was basically picked up from the personal effects of somebody who was dabbling in dark magic and got picked up for homicide.
Wait. I should have asked if there were any like notable markings associated with that person.
There weren't
Can
that
I-
you know of. This,
Okay.
I mean, they were just
'Cause I
a
never-
person, like some random dude who went crazy. Apparently, like that's how he described it, just a murderer, a guy who got picked up for murder after messing around with some magic he probably shouldn't have. That's why Jace picked it up, because, you know, he's interested in that kind of shit. He's all about that unidentifiable magic.
Yeah. Roland just puts the egg back, like, there's something more to this, but I don't have the time, nor do I have the resources, nor do I have the leeway to investigate further.
By the way, don't we still have the amulet and the ring that we need to give to...
Yeah, I mean, I assume you showed it to him because you guys talked about, like, hey, we have proof, and you showed it to him. He's not going to take it. I mean, if you want to give it to him, that's fine, but he's not going to take it from
Actually,
you.
We don't want
He
it.
takes
don't
out
we?
the amulet, and what is the amulet made out of?
So which one? Is this the one that you got from your girlfriend, or is
The
this
Wrencher.
the Wrencher? It is just made out of very simple steel.
Oh, it's steel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, mega simple steel. Looks like it was pressed out of, you know, just cheap crap. Might be iron, actually. Probably is.
Lead.
It's
I
not
think
lead.
he's just kind of gonna
Yummy,
make a
yummy,
mental
chewy
note
lead.
of this interaction. Maybe at some point look further into it,
Absolutely.
and then just kind of start, you know, finding a place and, you know, starting a letter
Absolutely.
to send out.
Yep, so you find a place in the study to start yourself a letter so that you can get it sent. You notice something a little odd. For as big as this place is, as large as this literal, like, McMansion is, there's no servants in here. There's no butlers. There's no waiting maid or, like, anything. There's no servants at all, as far as you can tell.
This is one odd person.
He is eccentric.
Still, though, Roland is writing a nice letter to Garabon,
Yep, absolutely. What are you writing in it?
and basically
You can
that we
wait for
got-
next session, because it's 11:46.
Yeah,
I
we're
was
gonna
just
wait till
about to
next
say that
session.
it's
and you're
getting kind of late. I'm
I'm gonna be.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna say.
Any
You'll
last
find
minute
out next
things?
time. I'll actually write it too.
I will say that you guys get food for the day, and as long as you're here, you'll get food while you are staying at Jace's mansion.
Nice.
But as long as there's nothing else for you guys to do, let me show the credits so I don't fuck that up again. The only one we had for this is actually Bergian-style art, which is surprising considering how much art I used for this, but a lot of it was stock standard or background art that had no references. But here's the other ones that we've been looking through. So, if there are no other questions or concerns? None?
Not for now.
Alright, thank you all so much for listening. It's been much appreciated. Everybody say goodbye to the fans.
Bye. Have
I
a
love
good
you.
night or day or whenever you watch
Yep.
this.
Alright, I'll do our countdown. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I wish you all a lovely good night.
Thank you.